His name is Fabian Gonzalez, but we called him Gonzo. And I just spoke to him yesterday. Okay, so I'm gonna go to my text message yesterday, and then let me go to Gonzo. Let me just type in Gonzo. And one of our good friends that we grew up with, Justin Teague, and I'm gonna give you guys my elevator pitch in just a second. This is one of my good friends, Justin Teague, and I'm not glorifying this. This is not cool, but I was a juvenile felon and a juvenile delinquent, and one of like my best crime partners was Justin Teague. Justin Teague moved from the East Coast to San Diego, and one thing I knew about Justin Teague, he could knock at anybody. If he just touched you, he could fucking knock you out. I used to wrestle, okay? I wasn't good as Mike here, but I was like top 4 in the city, and he could like whoop my ass. He was just a freak athlete. As a freshman, he came over to San Diego, and he was just murking all the varsity people. He was just insane. So 20 years ago, Justin Teague, we used to do bad shit. We used to go out at night and take people's stuff, which ain't cool. It's not cool at all. Unfortunately, Justin Teague, 20 years ago, he got shot by the police because the report was he tried to run over the police. And then just 20 years later, Justin Teague got shot by the police again. He was still in a car, and right now, he is facing, it's like 400 years. So he shot at the police, allegedly, and then he got shot. So this dude, Mark, Justin Teague, just got shot by the police 20 years ago and then just recently, okay? So if I go look at this, and it's one of those weird things, I felt like he was like, I'm never gonna go back, I'm getting away, or the game's over. You know what I'm saying? So I have a whole bunch of pictures.
It's over. No, it's not.
Well, I mean, if you get shot in the head, it's kind of over. So he's facing 200 years life in prison, plus another 143 years. So he's facing a total of 353 years. And then I'm talking to my boy Gonzo, the picture here. Here's Gonzo right here, here's me. And then here's Gonzo, same night, and here's me, just mad at the world, okay? And we're talking about Justin Teague. And it's just like, hey man, I ran into cousin Anthony, my cousin. And I was like, dude, I'm really sad that this happened. And he was talking about, let me see, 20-year anniversary. He's like, this fool was thug life for real. So the reason why I tell you that story is because there were certain things I used to do every single night. I used to hang out with the homies. We would get fucked up and we would do thug life shit. Who drew that little red thing? So how does a person go from that to 2020 making $4 million on the internet in a single year? Right. Mindset. Okay. What's up, Anthony? You fast forward a little more. Okay. Sharpening the tool. Okay. So you got Aria in the stomach right here. Okay. $1 million plaque. What do you say, Mark? What do you say? Accidentally have a child. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Got a good wife. So here's like 2001. Okay. And now we got a couple more $1 million plaques, and Aria's here, and then we got MJ in the stomach, okay? And you fast forward a little bit more, and now here's our sales team in San Diego. So we have about 40 people on our team in San Diego, and then we have about 60 people remote, of a total of about 100. So how did I go to that guy and this, our inner circle group, our most recent meeting, and I'm talking about positivity, talking about leading up, and then somehow saying I got like millions of dollars in the bank, I'm a real estate investor, and all that. How did I go from this thug life boy, okay, that was a juvenile felon to this guy, okay? And what I'm talking about is I changed my mode of operation. Ultimately, I changed my habits. You guys track what I'm saying? Okay. Give it to me one more time. How many of y'all have never seen me live, like speak live? Online? Okay, good. Okay, so I'm gonna give you my quick little elevator pitch. And I am a sucker for engagement. I'm a sucker for people that raise their hands, speak up and speak out. The harder you guys go, the harder I'm gonna go. If y'all wanna be quiet, we could end in about 4 minutes, okay? If y'all wanna turn the fuck up, we can rock out and we can have a good old time. Is that fair? Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, quick elevator pitch. If you don't know me, my name is, thank you. If you guys don't know me, my name is Mike Barron. I'm a Millionaire Closer. I'm an internet entrepreneur. I'm an 8-figure earner. Recently, I became 332 fastest growing CEOs in America. I don't look like it. I don't really sound like it, but I know a thing or two. And basically, I was born in Section 8 housing in the Blue Roofs, right up the hill. So if anyone knows the area, I grew up in the Blue Roofs. You know the rooftops, right? And my mom had me at 16 years old. She was a single mom. Nobody in up until that point, nobody graduated high school. I believe I was like the second person to graduate high school in my family. And when I was born, I was fucked up, OCD, ADHD, hyperactive. It's hard to believe that I was hyperactive as a kid because nowadays I'm very like passive and very soft-spoken and very introverted. So it's kind of weird how things happen. What's up, Leah? I remember being in kindergarten and I was the only kid that could not sit still. Everybody would take a nap, and while everybody was taking a nap, I would just poke people. So they thought I was all fucked up. And I remember my mom and my dad, my stepdad now that raised me since the age of 3, I remember them going to the parent conference and they're like, hey, your son's a distraction. Your son is not like the other kids. Your son he has a chemical imbalance or a learning disability. And all 25 kids do this, and your son is just the one kid that doesn't operate the right way. The principal was there, the nurse was there, the vice president, principal was there, and the teacher was there. And I remember being on the other side of the classroom, and they're like, hey, go read a book. Okay, I couldn't even fucking read. They're like, go read a book. And I remember I understood everything they were talking about, and they wanted me on like Ritalin, or not Ritalin, but they wanted me on like drugs so I could focus. So as I progressed through first grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade, sixth grade, not a whole lot changed. That was $10,000 right there. Not a whole lot changed. I graduated the 6th grade with the bottom 5 test scores in the state of California, like the ASAT tests. So I was like kind of fucked up. As I go to junior high, I excelled in sports. I played football and I wrestled, and I was always like captain on my team. So I had like an outlet to channel some of my energy that I had. I went to high school, I played football, and I wrestled, and I was pretty good. I wasn't good. This is my first business partner right there, Nick, legend. Nick, just give him a little. Yeah, give it up. Yeah, Nick's kind of weird. He's a gangbanger. He still hasn't left that life, but I'm working on it. This guy won state twice. I wasn't as good as him, but I was. Hold on, let me mute Don. It looks like she got some background. Okay, so he won state twice. I was like top 4 CAF in the city of San Diego. Anyways, any 80s babies in the room? Any 80 babies? Couple 80? Okay, any 80s babies? Okay, so I was born in 1984 in Consuela. In 1984, okay, it was 80s. It was boom, 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 right? It was Mustangs 5.0s with the Daytons. It was Crenshaw Mafia. So my mentors were Tupac. My mentors were Blood and Blood Out, American Me. I wanted to be Scarface. I wanted to be Tony Montana. I wanted to be fucking the Vietnamese Mexican Tupac. All right. So now I started getting to the streets. I started doing bad shit. And long story longer, I met some older cats in the neighborhood, and they gave me like the best idea ever at the time. They used to call me Little Michael in the hood. Little Michael. Hey, Little Michael, who do you know that got some stuff? I'm like, what do you mean? Like some stuff we can go fucking jack. I was like, dude, I got a fucking laundry list. I was waiting for this day. He's like, dude, we're gonna go out at night. We're gonna go to like affluent areas like La Jolla and UTC and UC. We're gonna go to Pacific Beach and we're gonna go jack fools. Like we're gonna take their shit. I was like, dude, that's a fucking brilliant idea. Like, why did you tell me like sooner? I went to high school as a 2-time felon. I was never a bad person, even though we came from nothing. My family and my grandma and my aunts that I grew up with, they taught me morals and they taught me to be good to people. They taught me to treat people with respect. So I was never a bad dude. I just want to fit in. Okay, so I walked out of high school as a 2-time felon.
You were hungry?
I was hungry. Dude, I wanted, like, when there was people I didn't like, I wanted to go kidnap them and like throw them in a fucking trunk and tie them up and go to the desert. But then when I got in trouble, I got afraid of going to prison. So that kept me in check. So now I go to my 20s, I go in the corporate world, I work my ass off, I start crushing everybody. And I met my wife at 24 years old. She was only 18, so I lied. I was 23, which is stupid. I held that in for like 2 weeks. Anyways, I meet her, and my baby's born by the time I'm in my mid-20s, and I'm paycheck to pay, and I'm struggling. 1 year, I paid rent late 6 months in a row, and I used to hide from the landlord. I know I'd get that knock on the door. It was like the police or the landlord, okay? So the landlord used to come, I'd hide in my closet, and about 30 minutes later, me and my wife would get out the closet, I'd go check the blinds, coast is clear, boom. Okay, so that used to happen. Okay, I tracked down my biological dad, I had to borrow some money, don't know the fucking guy. I had to go there, listen to his bullshit, eat food with him, and fucking get like $100 and I had to leave so I could pay rent. So my life was struggle. It was a lot of struggle. Anyone here ever been through some struggles? A couple people? Yeah. Okay, congratulations. Congratulations. So that's, I had a little, There it is. I had a little success in corporate. I became a president out of college in my 20s. Okay, they don't do background checks apparently. And at the age of, in my late 20s, I got obsessed with personal development. My friend Keisha Henderson from corporate, she gave me a book. It's called How to Win Friends and Influence People. Okay, you want to write that down. How to Win Friends and Influence People. Everybody should get that book. That book changed my life. That introduced me to personal development. And then I met people like Grant Cardone and people like Tony Robbins and people like Bob Proctor, and I learned one skill set. I didn't learn two. I mastered one skill set. It's called high ticket sales and closing. Then I became very good. Then I became great. Then I found my way working at Grant Cardone's office where I met Nick Legend. And then I took that and then started a business in my early 30s, and then we made $1 million in a very, very short time. Okay, and I kept building on that. So that one thing I know about high ticket sales and closing, it's in the program. There's going to be people like Ruli that make over $40,000 a month, and he did the academy a year and a half ago, and to this day he's going over the same shit, and he's like, dude, now I understand what you're talking about. Yeah. Sometimes it can take time. I remember being at Grant's office. I'd catch him at the elevator. He would give me a bar, and about 6 months later, when I was back in San Diego, I was like, fuck, that's what that old dude was talking about. What the hell? So when the student is ready, the teacher will appear, okay? So we have people like Trey Toner in the very back, okay? This guy right here is the vice president of our company. I've been running with Trey for 4 years, almost 4.5 years, and he's 21 years old. He'll make anywhere from $70,000 to $80,000, $90,000 in a month in his pocket. That Lamborghini that's out there, that's his, that's not mine. Yeah.
What up, Trey?
Yeah, okay. Trey got that white privilege, bro. Okay, he got that silver spoon. He got a rich daddy. I'm his daddy, okay? And he came through the academy, and then you heard names like Casey Cox, you heard names like Louis Torres. Everything I know about sales and closing, it's in that program, and it's really up to you to take it, duplicate it, apply it, and get the fucking result, okay? So that's my bullshit, and I'm sticking to it. Cool? So before we get into the material, give it up one more self for showing up today. Hell yeah. Okay, you ready? Okay, you guys. Okay, let's roll, y'all. Okay, cool. Justin Teague. Goodness gracious. Okay, so I always felt so safe with Justin Teague. Justin Teague could beat up anybody back in the day, except for me. Okay, so I just dropped a link to the workbook right here. Okay, so you're welcome. So we're gonna do a follow-up to this on Tuesday at 4 o'clock, Gage. Okay, it's all about your habits. All right, and this thing is called Millionaire Habits Masterclass, a straight-up guide to break you of your bullshit. Break you of your bullshit. Okay, I'm gonna go through this. And like I said, I like people that speak up, speak out. I like people that ask questions and people that engage. I'm very insecure, so if you laugh at my dumbass jokes, it makes me feel better about myself. Okay, so because when I go home at night, nobody talks to me, like my wife and kids. Okay, so I'm telling you, man, I'm in. Okay, so this is issue today, May 25th, revised, non-applicable, issue number 1, section 1, introduction to habits. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys a definition. It is, what are habits? So don't even answer that. Let me read this. Habits, definition, number 1, a settled tendency or usual manner of behavior. Self-explanatory. Okay, I used to have a habit where I would get drunk with the homies and we would do a whole bunch of gangster shit. That was a habit. Okay, my poor wife, when my daughter was born, I was out the house 4 to 5 days a week, and I was partying 4 to 5 days a week, and we were doing a whole bunch of bullshit, and I had a daughter that was newborn, and that was like my habits in my 20s. Okay, definition number 2, an acquired mode of behavior that has become nearly or completely involuntarily. Okay, it's just like how you operate. Definition number 3, addiction. Okay, I got that habit, right? Definition number 4, behavior pattern acquired by frequent repetition or psychological exposure that shows itself in regularity or increased facility of performance. Clothing as well, which is kind of weird. Okay, definition number 5, manner of conducting oneself. Habits. You guys knew I was gonna come out here and talk loud and touch everybody in the crowd and say a whole bunch of bullshit and say some dumbass jokes. You guys knew that, okay? And we're gonna talk about that. Number 5, manner of conducting oneself. Number 6, the prevailing disposition of a character of a person's thoughts and feelings. Mental makeup. Number 7, of an organism, characteristic, mode of growth or occurrence. Last but not least, number 8, of a crystal. Never heard of this before. A characteristic assembling of forms of crystallization leading to a usual appearance. That is just a definition of habits. Good? Can we move on? Yes, sir. Okay, beautiful. Okay, there's a book called Atomic Habits. Okay, and it's written by a guy named James Clear. Okay. Oh, you read it?
Changed my life.
No shit. You read it?
It's good.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's good.
Okay. Oh, no way. Okay. So Leanne, okay, Mar, this is chapter 1. I'm going to give you guys just a little quote. And all we're talking about is this. What the hell are habits? Okay, that's all it is. So habits, I'm going to read this, are a compound interest of self-improvement. The same way that money multiplies through compound interest, the effects of your habits multiply as you repeat them. They seem to make up little difference on a given day, and yet the impact and delivery over months and years can be enormous. It is only when looking back 2, 5, or perhaps 10 years later that the value of good habits and the cost of bad habits are strikingly apparent. This can be a difficult concept to appreciate in daily life. We often dismiss small changes because they don't seem to matter very much at the moment. If you have a little money now, okay, if you save a little money now, you're not a millionaire. If you go to the gym 3 days in a row, you're still out of shape. If you suddenly study Mandarin for 8 hours, you still have not learned the language, okay? We make few changes, but the results never seem to come quickly, so we slide into our previous routines, okay? Unfortunately, the slow pace of transformation also makes it easy to let bad habits slide. If you eat an unhealthy meal, the scale doesn't move much. If you work late and you ignore your family, they will forgive you. If you procrastinate and put off your project until tomorrow, there will usually be time to finish later. A single decision is easy to dismiss, but when we repeat 1% errors day after day by replicating poor decisions, duplicating tiny mistakes, and rationalizing little excuses, our small choices compound into toxic results, right? And that's by James Clear, author of Atomic Habits. So, you know, like, I'm gonna be transparent for a second. And I used to make fun of all the fucking guys on our team that used to smoke the vape. Okay, how many people smoke the vape? Just keep it real. Okay, you sucking on that fucking robot penis. Stop it. Okay. Are we allowed to say that? Are we allowed to say that? We're allowed to say that, right? I don't get canceled again. Okay, see, there you go. He said, hey, look, my man Charles says it's not that bad, but look, he gonna make that. He did what we just talked about. Oh, thank you, bro. Oh, my jokes. Okay. Good looking. Okay, so I used to make fun of fucking all the people that would smoke vape last year, and I would be a terrorist for anybody smoking vape in the office. I'm like, dude, this is an office, and motherfuckers are smoking vape. I don't think that Mark Cuban's executive team is just smoking vape in the office. What the hell are we doing? And I'd be a terrorist. And I'm like, let me try that shit one time. Damn, that shit got good. Right? Oh, that shit good. You know what I mean? It got the fucking blue ice, cherry. And then the fucking, you know, and then boom, and then again, and the next thing I know, it's fucking just all fucking day long. It's horrible. It's fucking bad. We don't know what we're smoking. Back in the day when people used to smoke cigarettes, we didn't even know it causes cancer. Now, we don't even know what the fuck, we don't even know having a cell phone to your ear 24/7 causes. It hasn't happened yet. Studies are gonna come out next 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, especially with the vape, with all the fucking chemicals. We don't even know the harms it causes. It's gonna be like, damn, this shit's even worse than smoking a cigarette. We don't know yet. What's the point? A little small thing of say, and then let me do it twice, and then now it's a fucking habit, the wrong, right? So you can compound the wrong way or you can compound the right way. All this is saying is that these little small changes that you don't realize, you think you're gonna get rich on the first day, you're not. It's all the shit that you do in everyday life, and it's not what you do, it's who you are, and that's what it fucking becomes. Okay? Any questions, comments, or thoughts before we move into the next section? This should say section 2, the powers of habits. I see a hand, 2 hands front. Yes, sir. Yeah. Okay, so John, my new buddy John asked what are my most important habits. You're gonna have to hold that, bro, because I'm gonna talk about that in about 8 minutes. Okay. I said you have to hold that. He's like, man, that robot dick? Okay. Sorry. See, I already lost, there's about 4 people there's like 4 people right now. We have 87 people here and 50 people here. There's already 4 people that will never come back, you know?
You gotta weed them out.
Yeah, I remember this one lady's like, he's Okay, yes, sir.
I was actually gonna ask the same thing.
Okay, I'm gonna give you my habits in just a second. Okay. Oh, no, when I hold the thing? Okay, come here, come on. Okay, sorry. Okay, here we go. So now this section here is called the power of habits. It says a small shift in habits make up the biggest results. Could y'all see my screen still?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, let me see. Okay, good. Okay, so it says a small shift in habits make up big results. Okay, so it says if you were to leave the LAX airport, right? LAX, Los Angeles, and you had a destination and you were on a path to go to New York City. And if you shifted the trajectory by 3%, it's like less than 3 feet. If the Boeing 747's like this, and I shifted that big ass thing like this, okay, you would land in Washington, D.C., which is hundreds of miles away, hundreds. Okay, so what the hell am I talking about? It says if you have a shift in direction, if you make a small shift on what you do every single day, through a lifetime or through 3 years or through 5 years, it's gonna have fucking crazy results. Okay, so like, unfortunately, and I hate to use my bro as an example, but my boy Justin Teague never shifted those habits that we had as juvenile delinquents. And now he's facing, what did I say, 230 years in prison. And now my trajectory is to become a billionaire. It's just one small little, okay?
That's right.
Just every day I'm hanging with the homies and we're talking about a whole lot of nothing and we're getting fucked up and we're smoking weed and just, yeah, making just that little shift makes the biggest difference, okay? It says a small change in daily habits will dramatically change your destination and a life over extended periods. Pretty straightforward, right? Nothing polarizing, nothing prolific. Pretty straightforward, right? Okay, good. So here's a case study. We've all seen this. Okay, the fitness case studies, the fitness transformations where this dude, hold on, I gotta mute somebody in the back. Hold on, let me mute somebody in the back. Okay, somebody stuck on that robot thing again. I seen you. Okay, so here's a case study of Rob. I just looked this dude up. He went from 40% body fat to 9% body fat by eliminating poor diet, alcohol, and committing to fitness. He didn't do drugs, he didn't do nothing crazy. You can click the link to see the website, but here's Buddy right here, and this is, you know, a 55-year-old man. This guy is doing something right, but we've seen this. And what happened was his daughter, she had a habit. She had a drug habit. And unfortunately, she got like locked up and now he had to take over his grandkid. And him and his wife had to take over his grandbaby. And he just wanted to be around for his grandbaby. So he couldn't, you know, he didn't feel being around where he could respect. I can't throw the ball. I can't bend over. I can't run in the park. So now he's like, I'm gonna fucking step up. Now I got some purpose in life. I'm gonna make some change. And then you see the result. It's just crazy. You know, it's just fucking, you could do one thing, commit to intermittent fasting. You could do one thing, stop doing soda. You could do one thing, stop doing the robot penis. You could do one thing, like, okay, and look at that. But we've seen that before. Fitness is like the best example of seeing this, okay? Okay, so now let me go down here. And my guy John here, who I'm falling in love with, he's right here, the good looking gentleman right here, young man right here in the front. He joined the academy recently, and I would say he was very fortunate to grow up in a household where his mom and dad had been working 2 decades, right?
Yeah, about 25 years.
About 25 years. So he came in the room and was like, yo, Mike, like, he grew up in Carmel Valley, where I live, like where the rich white people live. He's like, I don't know, but that ghetto shit. Like, he's like, Mike, the gym tomorrow, homeboy? So he did. And he was so chill, so like easy, and I was like, really, you know, he knows we're ghetto as fuck, right? He's like, really like, oh yeah, he know. This man grew that, and he's hooking me up to free tickets. We're gonna go together and all that stuff. But just to the point, Tony Robbins. If you guys don't know Tony Robbins, I would say Tony Robbins is the world leader on having breakthroughs, shifting habits, breaking limiting beliefs, and he's like one of the absolute pioneers that's been doing this since the fucking 80s. Who was trained by like the triple OGs of this thing called improvement. And Tony Robbins says, Jim Rohn was his mentor, and then Jim Rohn comes from Earl Nightingale. So like I've studied this. He says the most successful people all have something in common. They improve their lives with the power of habits. They all make it says they make it a point to eat well, exercise, meditate, be intentional, and feed their minds. Every area of our lives is exceptional because they put to make it that way. Tony Robbins. Again, nothing crazy, nothing polarizing. This first section here was just about what the hell are habits. This section we're talking about right now is the power of habits, okay? So let me give you my story. Here's a case study of me starting in 2015. So this is a picture of John Pena, who's the CEO of the company. He just walked by with the baby. Okay, he's like the weird.
Oh my goodness, he was a baby.
Yeah, he was 115 pounds. Yes, he was the same size as my 13-year-old daughter. My 13-year-old daughter's 150 pounds. It's kind of weird. I'm just joking. Where Logan Perry at? Okay, so this is Nick Legend. Okay, right there in the back. Okay, and I can show you my phone because it has a timestamp. This was November 2015. This is what was at 12:07 a.m. Okay, 12:07 a.m. So what I'm talking about,
Those two are brothers, right?
that's John's brother. Okay, you can tell they both got that dry humor. Okay, you can't miss it. Okay, yeah. So anyways, here's a case study of me implementing habits of obsessive work ethic. Okay, so that is me working with the founding members of Limelight Media. The company that we're at right now is called Limelight Media, and this is me at the office at 12:07. The reason why you don't see me because I'm holding the phone. Here is me right here. Okay, August 2016, almost a year later. Okay, right? It says in production at the. And if I look any better, I have the little robot penis in my mouth. All right, all right, all right. Yeah. So here's me on what does it get? Snapchat, right? Before this, here's me on Snapchat at 12:47 a.m. at the office. You can see the whiteboard in the back. I'm in production at 12:47. So my work ethic is disgusting. It's not fair. It's just crazy. I'm telling you. Okay, so now here's me, okay, the following month, September 2016 at 2:03. So I'm just gonna click this quick video, I'll upload it for y'all. Okay. Can y'all hear? Can you guys hear?
No other digital marketing do what we're doing.
Yes.
Especially in this city. And there's still people upstairs.
Okay, nothing crazy.
There's no other digital
So imagine Trey, listen, Trey's bragging about like, man, it's 9:07 on a Tuesday, we're still here. Man, get out of here, bro. Dog, come on, bro. That ain't shit to me. Come on, bro. That's nothing. That is fucking nothing. It's too easy. Okay, that's like, come on, bro. You bragging or you complaining? Okay, you bragging or you complaining? Here's me right here, the following month. Okay, October 2016, and I want to be a present husband. I want to be a present dad. I would go home. I would eat with my wife, and we would do like we would 2 days. So I'd go home and I'd go back to the office. Here's me going back to the office at 9:20. Okay, nothing crazy. It's gonna be a quick little clip. This is all from TikTok.
Has this much to do with me and this much to do with the team. Prince's car, Davis's car.
Okay,
That's so great.
Nick's car, whatever.
Has this much to do with me?
Okay, so what am I talking about? Okay, yeah, hard work. There's so many different frameworks you can apply and so many different principles that you can apply, which is hard work pays off, or cause and effect, or whatever you put out is what you get back. But in this particular class that we're having right now, I'm just talking about the power of habits. I'm talking about the power of habits. So you've seen 2015, 2016, the end of 2016, and now I'm gonna show you 2017. So this is nothing crazy, but this was our peak month. Here's a bank statement of generating $40,000 in a month. So that, okay, so that work ethic, okay, of just pushing through, we weren't even doing the right shit. We didn't have leads. We used to cold call through the yellow pages. I would start at A, Nick Legend would start at Z, he would take his guy, I would take my guy, and we'd meet in the middle. So we weren't using tech, we weren't using smarts, we were using the fucking wrong thing, which is we were using muscle to make money, which is stupid, okay? Muscle is a physical resource, time is a finite resource. So we're using a physical resource to make money over a resource that is limited. It's stupid. Okay, rich people don't use money. Okay, so what am I talking about? We put habit of work ethic. We had a certain culture and a certain identity that we would fucking work all day and all night. Okay, everybody good? So I'm gonna give you a different habit now. So now, I'm like, okay, hard work is cool, but I know there's a better way. I've seen people that were not as smart as us. I've definitely seen people that did not work like us. I've seen people that did not have just, the culture we had, and I've seen people blow us out the fucking water. At the time, it was Dan Henry, Billy Jean's marketing, Kevin David, Sam Ovens, et cetera, et cetera. So now, getting information from YouTube, we are getting information from books, but what we did not do is we did not hire coaches, mentors, consultants. We weren't really investing money. We were getting all the free information. So now, me personally, I made a committed decision right around this time to hire coaches and mentors, okay? So here's a case study of me hiring mentors to scale and get new information. So who's this guy right here? Who's that dude? That's Russell Brunson. Okay, so in 2015, on Russell Brunson as a mentor. As I took him on, that means I just bought a whole bunch of his free books, free plus shipping. Okay, and it says Russell Brunson. It says we built multiple $1 million businesses based off of Russell Brunson's business model. What does he do? He has the funnels, he has the attractive character, he has the ops guy in the back, John Pena. And then we joined his inner circle in 2017. Russell, oh no, I'm lying. No, we did not. 2021. We joined his inner circle program in 2021. His inner circle program, the one we bought, was $150,000. So all I'm showing you is that we used to work our ass off as a habit, and I'm like, okay, we got to do something a little different because this hard work is not giving us the result that we're looking to get. It's not workable, right? So in 2016, here's another coach. This dude is, okay, this guy here, his name is Kareem Stewart. So if I go click this playlist right here, you're gonna see a younger Mike, okay, and you're gonna see it says the Kareem tapes unlisted. These are my tapes, okay? This is for me. This is not for the public. I've had a meeting with Kareem. I watched this like hundreds of times, hundreds, okay? So you would see Kareem would just beat the shit out of me. He broke me of my bullshit, okay? I used to lie. He got me to stop lying. He's the first guy to get me to the gym at 5 a.m. Kareem taught me how to communicate and how to confront. Okay, have you guys ever heard me talk about Kareem? You heard me talk about Kareem? So I'll just to give you some context about Kareem. Just to give you some context about Kareem. I've known Kareem for about a week. Mike, how much money you got in the bank? Man, I got over 6 figures, Gage. And he's like, okay, cool, show me. And I was like, and I knew I was fucked because I was lying. He's like, I'm on a Zoom call with Gage French, Alex Freeman, Armand, and Bryson. Bye, Gage, click. Bye, Alex, click. Bye, Bryson, click. Bye, Armand, click. He's like, you don't have the money, huh? I was like, nah. He's like, how much you got? I was like, just like right around 30,000. I showed him in my savings. He's like, come here, man. He's in Washington, D.C. I'm in San Diego. He's like, come here. He's like, come closer. He's like, let me get something straight. You got all these little fuckers shook thinking you're big shit? You ain't shit to me, boy. He has about a decade on me. He's like, because I was on the internet, this is 2018, acting like I'm cool and I'm the man. And he's like, don't ever fucking lie to me, ever again. Do we understand each other? I was like, yes. And he clicked on me. And a few days ago, that was the first coach since and even now, or before and to even now, ever checked me like that. And what he was doing, he was breaking me in my bullshit. Okay, but what's the point? All I'm telling you is that I've made habits now. Go get new information, to go get coaching, to go get consulting. Here's a guy right here. His name is Ken Daniels. He has movie star looks. Like, okay, I always used to tell him that. Okay, and then I worked with Ken Daniels from 2019 to 2020. I got introduced to Ken Daniels from Nick Legend. Ken Daniels taught me systems. He taught me how to develop an organization board. Okay, and we used to pay him $4,000 to $5,000 every month for consulting. So now, prior to this, I used to hustle, and then he taught me how to get organized. Okay, so there's so many different lessons in this and different principles in this. Oh, you became an operator. Oh, you got SOPs. Oh, all I'm telling you is the habits that I made. I started getting information. In 2020, okay, I hired this guy. His name is Shakir. Does anybody know Shakir? Anybody know this guy? Okay,
No.
So this guy in 2020, he's done over 30 million on the internet, and this is 4 years ago. So at the time, you've already had those kind of receipts. Shaq. Okay, you go look at Shaq, and you'll find me all in his marketing and his ads. He has all these $10 million plaques. So I found him. I was like, bro, like I need to get to the next. So I gave him $25,000 ACH. I talked to him for a few minutes. I went to the bank. I sent him the money. He thought I was full of shit. Okay, he's like, most people try to twist my arm. I try to get a discount. So Shaq taught me the journey of the entrepreneur. Has anyone ever heard me talk about the journey of the entrepreneur? Okay, that is like it's one of the leading of how we run our business. This is the journey of the entrepreneur. Okay, go to YouTube. All right. He also told me that, Mike, you're not the marketer guy. I was already making $250,000 a month. Mike, you're not the marketing guy. You're not good at ads. You're decent at funnels. But where you're world class is sales and closing. I know Jordan Belfort. I know Grant Cardone. I know Dan Locke. There's something that you have that's unique and different to the market that no one's doing. He's like, you need to go actually teach people how to close like you, and then you need to create a staffing agency for big coaches like me, and everything fucking changed. Okay, so let me show you, right? So you saw my revenue working hard, right? My habit was working hard. And then I made a pivot, right? Where I'm like, let me go actually pay for information, not go to YouTube. Okay, so here's my revenue 2020, December 2020. Okay, here's a bank statement, a monthly bank statement of almost a bank statement of almost $250,000. Okay, same guy, me, my name is Mike Barron, but just kind of shifting what I'm doing. Okay, like the other guy, no more soda, no more alcohol, no more beer, no more fucking Netflix and just do nothing. Okay, so now let me fast forward 1 year. Okay, y'all see that, December? I'm gonna go to December 21st, okay? And I'm gonna go to now me making over $1 million in a fucking month, okay? Right? Okay, there's so many different things I tell you. Like we gotta,
That savings, woo.
right? There's so many different things I could say. Like I had a new offer, or we scaled up, or we added 5 closers. I'm just telling you right now, for me, let's just say my habit was to work hard. I'm always gonna fucking work hard now because that's how I move. Okay, let's just say my habit is to hire mentors. I haven't hired a mentor this year. I haven't hired a fucking mentor this year. And I'm like pissed off. And now in the last 30 days, I've invested into over $100,000 to get coaches. I'm like, dude, what am I doing? I'm like a fish, but I got no water. I'm a fish, but I got no water. And this is my new habit, but I don't got a mentor that I'm paying for. So in the last 30 days, I invested over $100,000 into ourselves.
Good job.
Okay, thank you.
Good job.
Okay, but why am I telling you this? Because it's normal. Okay, everybody good? Y'all tracking? Okay, good. When we meet on Tuesday, you guys, how to put in lifelong habits that are gonna last forever. But we're not gonna cover that today. I'm gonna show you, we're talking what are habits, we're talking about the importance of habits, and now I'm gonna give you habits that I have adopted that have molded me, and then come Tuesday, I'm gonna show you how you could do the same or even better. Cool? Everybody good? Okay. Okay, cool. So I need one thing now. So everybody that could hear me, everybody that could see me, give it up for yourself one more time for showing up on this beautiful Saturday. Okay, here we go. And in the back, don't text in the back. Just speak up, speak out. Okay. If you have any thoughts, light bulbs, if there's anything you want to speak on, just fucking speak out. Cool? Here we go. So now this section here, it's called Mike Barron on habits. Okay. So you want to write this down. This is not in the academy. Okay. It says 90% of good coaching is counterintuitive. That's right. One person got it. 90% of good coaching is counterintuitive, Myron Golden. What does that mean?
You're like, maybe I shouldn't spend the money on this right now because I don't have it.
Okay. Okay.
You need it to kind of move forward.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Anybody in person? Let me say it again. Don't ever forget this. Hold on, Mac Daddy, baby. What's up, fam? Okay. Oh, say.
You already doing.
There it is. Y'all missed it. 90% of counterintuitive. Okay. Let me elaborate on that. Okay. Now, let's say I am 100 pounds overweight. Let's say I drink a liter of Coca-Cola every single day. Let's say when I get off work, I just chill on my couch. Let's say I eat fast food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Let's say that, I'm not fucking very active, right? You guys tracking? You guys got that? So now let's just say I'm gonna go hang out with Mike's friend and I wanna make a committed decision, okay, to actually get healthy, get fit, and hopefully do what my guy Rob is doing right here, okay? So Miguel was staying at my house for a week. He posted up a picture. I was kind of shocked because he didn't look that shredded in person. Must have been good lighting, just saying. And I'm gonna go to Coach Miguel, who's like one of my all-time dearest close friends. Okay, he got a picture of my whip right there. He looks like he's trying to kiss me right here. But, okay, he posted up this picture. Okay, so he looked kind of fit, right? This cat here, imagine I'm overweight, drink soda, don't exercise, not active, and now I meet Coach Miguel, and Coach Miguel says, what are you doing? What do you eat? What is your level of exercise? What is your routine? And Coach Miguel writes a program. And now imagine how tough that program can be on day 1, day 2. Soda's gone. You have to start exercising. You have to take the cold plunge. You have to do A, B, and C. You're not, that dude, the person that's not exercising is not gonna wanna do it because they don't move like that. But if Coach Miguel has the right program.
Procrastination is borrowed time from tomorrow.
There it is. 90% of good coaching is counterintuitive because if you already moved like that, you wouldn't need the coach. If you already moved like that, you'd already have the result. If you already moved like that, you'd have the six pack. If you already moved like that, you'd already have whatever you desire. Okay, maybe you want a lowrider. Maybe you want to live on the beach. Maybe you want more time with your kids, right? So that's what a coach does, okay? Right? You guys good? Everybody understand that concept? Okay? 90% Kareem, Gage, conversation one, conversation two. Mike, yeah, you know, do my thing, whatever. When do you go to the gym? I go to the gym in the evening. He's like, not anymore. He's like, not anymore. He's like, you're gonna go to the gym at 5 a.m. Okay, there's studies on this. The billionaires beat the sun. I was like, I ain't going to that. He's like, yeah, you are. He's like, I'm like, Kareem, my whole life, I work hard. I'll work to fucking past midnight, and then, you know, I get up and I roll into it. He's like, no, that's ass backwards. He's like, your ass is now going to the gym at 5 a.m. I was like, dude, fuck. I was like, give me like Wednesday. Today's Monday. He's like, nope, you're going fucking tomorrow. Gage, that's a true story. And I go to the gym at 5 a.m. now. But what's the point? I didn't want to do it because I'm a night owl. I've been operating this way my whole life, Kareem. It's hard for, right? You guys get the idea? Okay, so we're talking about habits. We're talking about habits. So now let me give you this. It says your condition in life, your condition. It could be your relationships. It could be your health. It could be your spirituality. It could be your income. It could be your willingness to give back to the community. It could be whatever. Your happiness, your mental state, your condition in life of how you think and do. Excuse me. Your condition in life is a compound of how you think and what you do, aka your mode of operation, aka an accumulation of your habits. Right? So when I work with people directly, so when I work with people in my inner circle, when I sit down with them in the back or sit down with them one-on-one, or even when I talk to some of the students, I immediately look to break them of their bullshit, aka their bad habits. There's a guy in that room, and I'm not going to say his name, okay? There's a term I use, it's called fulio, which means dumbass, okay? Okay, that's the word we used to use in my soul, fulio, okay? Fredo, do we say that? There's a guy over there I call, okay, and his whole life he'd been like a little squirrel boy. He'd been like just shifty as fuck. Okay, he need to get kicked in the ass. I've been beating his fucking ass. So in 4 meetings, he cannot bring me a recording for his phone call because he does not move like that. Okay, second time he didn't do it. Third time I'm calling him out in front of everybody. Fourth time I'm about to fucking take his eyeball out. So what the hell am I talking about? So when I work with people, I look to break them of their bullshit. I look to break them of their mode of operation. Because if I'm working with them, their method of how they move, how they think, how they operate, and what they get, it's just not fucking working. You get it? So I'm looking to break them of their bullshit, just like Kareem did, in order for them to do the right stuff. What am I talking about? 90% coaching is counterintuitive. Okay, so there is a program where I train our executive team, and there's a program where I train the inner circle people, and it's called Mike Barron Sales Director Management Certification. Okay, and this is a copy and paste from that policy. It says you need to break people of their bullshit, aka enhancing their operation basis of your juniors. So Nick, you were there. You want to see my duplication? Nick, Todd Strahl said this to us one fucking time, and he said this to us 9 years ago. And he said, no, I'm lying, it was 2014. He said that 10 years ago. He says, Mike, the military doesn't give a shit about what set you claim or what flag you raise. What they care about is breaking you of your bullshit so when you go to Afghanistan, you don't get sniped in the head. Todd Strahl. Did you guys get that? They don't, I'm a Crip, cuz, I'm a blood, I'm a fucking bloodhound. I'm from, East Los, I'm from Logan Heights, I'm from that, none of that matters. What they do is they look to, they strip you from that, like none of that shit matters, okay? And they need to they get you the tool, indoctrinate you, they get you into that level of thinking, because they don't give about that set you claim. They don't want you to go, across seas and go to war and get fucked up. Okay, so what am I talking about? I'm talking about breaking people of their fucking bad habits. Captain Fully over there, I'm not worried about all the excuses you got. Okay, I'm worried about doing this, stop doing that. And I'm just pounding on him, and then he slowly starts to shift. Okay, you guys tracking? Okay, so what the hell am I talking about? I'm just telling you, it's like, man, I used to be a night owl. Now I wake up before the alarm clock. I woke up today at 5 a.m. I'll wake up tomorrow at 5 a.m. I'll wake up Monday at 5 a.m. I'm not saying you have to wake up at 5 a.m. I'm just saying these are things that I did that have helped me. That's one example. So now let me give you guys some of the habits, some of the key habits I've done that has turned me into a multimillionaire. It's kind of weird to say.
I know.
Okay, everybody good? Y'all good? Yeah. Here we go. So let's talk about it. Okay, so I'm gonna start with myself. Okay, because there's different things I'm responsible for. I'm responsible for my family. I'm responsible for this team here. I'm responsible for this community, the people present right here and the people on Zoom. I'm responsible for being a citizen of the United States or a San Diego resident. You know, I'm also responsible for hopefully taking care of the planet, right? There's a lot of responsibility here, but I'm gonna talk myself right here. So now I created habits to committing to personal development and hopefully efficiency and production. So as I showed you, I've got obsessed with work, obsessed. I could show you me decades ago working 14, 16 hours a day, weeks over weeks, months over months. I'm not saying you have to do that. I'm saying this is something that I did. Okay, so there's a book called The 4-Hour Work Week, whatever. When I want to go get information and data, I want to go get information from the best source. Go look up Elon Musk. He says if you're not working 80 hours a week, forget about it.
Yeah.
Right? You're right. So I'm like, I'm going to listen to Elon versus the 4-Hour Work Week. Okay? It says I got obsessed with the drive to be the best. So like, if I'm on the sales floors, nobody could beat me. If I'm on Albert Preciado's podcast, nobody could beat me. Every time I go on a podcast, I'll be on one next week. I'll be on Bandman Kevo. Okay, if you guys know the name, he has 2 million followers, Bandman. I'll be on his podcast in the first week of June, and I'm gonna tell him the same thing I say every time. This will be the best interview you ever had. Hate to sound like an asshole, but it's not mindset. It's like I built that mindset, and now you just operate like that. It says committing to a tight schedule. Committing to a tight schedule. If it's not on the calendar, it isn't real. If it's not on the calendar, it's not real. Okay. So how many people here don't use their calendar? It's not going to work.
I could get better at it for sure.
It's not. If you're not using your calendar, listen. If you're not using your calendar, and some of you guys don't like me saying that shit because it's counterintuitive. Okay, like y'all want to be great, right? Y'all want to become successful.
Yes.
You guys want to be high performers. You need everything's on the damn calendar. Okay, like I got 3 babies now. A couple of those motherfuckers were on the calendar before they were born. If you know what I'm saying. Okay, my bad. Here we go. Okay. So here's my calendar, okay, and I'm going to go over this. Here's my calendar yesterday. No, I'm tripping. Today is the 25th. Here's my calendar yesterday. Here's my calendar the day before. Here's my day before. Okay, reservations at Steak 48. Okay, we're going to talk about the calendar in depth in just a few seconds. So what I say, beating the sun, going to the gym at 5 a.m. Okay, how many people here went to the gym in the last 48 hours? Nope, I'm going to say 72 hours. At 5 a.m. or before. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yep, we went together. 4. Okay. Fucking go to the gym at 5 a.m. Go to the gym. Go to the gym at 5.
Yes, they do.
Go to the
Yes,
gym.
They do.
5 a.m. Listen. So now, I come from Section 8. We live in an affluent neighborhood now. I'm like the token rapper that doesn't rap. Okay. And there's something that happens to me. I'm surrounded by people that are successful, and I live right down the street from Rancho Santa Fe. At one point in the last 20 years was the most expensive place to live per square feet. And there's something that happens to me when I drive through the hills and I see everybody sleeping. There's something because I got a chip on my shoulder. And I'm like, these motherfuckers,
okay.
I was like, these cats can't beat me. They just got a little further, they're a little older, or they come from this. So there's something that happens for me. I used to brag about it like I'm beating everybody. So there's something that makes me feel good about outworking people. And then number 2, actually you can start your day and start producing quicker. So like by the time you're already done doing the gym and you got your goals set up and you're doing whatever the hell you got to do, everybody's already sleeping. And you take those 3 hours, because most people are gonna wake up at 7? Let's just say it's 2 hours, and you apply that to 365 days, and you apply that to 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. They'll never catch you. You guys get the idea?
Yeah.
Right? Go watch. As I say, go watch a Kobe Bryant documentary. Okay, I was literally going to say that. So in the NBA, according to Kobe Bryant, you do 2 practices. You do like a morning practice, and then you'll do like an afternoon practice.
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant had his own coach, and he would go to the gym at like 4 a.m. or 3 a.m. So he said by the time, a season went by, or 2 or 3, like the next best person can never ever catch him because he's already that far ahead. But what is that? It's just through a small compound. And the problem is most people, they want immediate results. Most people, they don't get the result. They didn't get the 6-pack week 1. They didn't get rich on week 1, and they give up. And what I say is you got to get to the point where it's in you and not on you. It's not what you do, it's who you are. And there's a difference. That's why the habits are so important. So I'm not going to talk about how to do the habits. I'll talk about that on Tuesday night, but let's just talk about these habits still. Writing your goals daily. Writing your goals daily, okay? Monday morning, right here, I'm going to the gym at 5 a.m. Could y'all see that? Could everybody see my screen? Okay, let's go to the next day. Tuesday, guess what I'm doing Tuesday morning? I'm going to the gym. Okay, let me fast forward about 3 months in advance. Now I'm in August 27th. Nope, I'm gonna go to August 14th. Juliana turns 14. What I'm doing at 5 a.m., I'm going to the gym. You understand? And I'm using my calendar. It's not, I don't have to think about it. It's just what I do, right? So now going to the gym, we talked about that. Goal writing and gratitude. All right, goal writing and gratitude. These are habits. So now look at this next thing, morning ritual. You guys see that? Okay.
Yeah.
So let me get current where we're at. Today is ritual. Cold shower. My intentions. Okay. Oh, I'm tripping. Okay.
Saturday.
Okay. Could you guys see my screen? Okay. So I'm gonna after I get out of the gym, cold shower. I started doing that recently, and then that cold shower that's a bitch no longer becomes a bitch. Okay. Because what I usually do is I'm looking for things that get me uncomfortable, which is where the growth comes from. So I'm like, okay, I bought 2 Lamborghinis. Let me buy fucking a Urus so I can now pay $20,000 versus $18,000 in cars. Uncomfortable. Okay, I'm not gonna take a warm shower. I'm gonna take a cold shower so I can get uncomfortable. I'm always looking for things that get me uncomfortable. Always looking for things. So like Miguel, it's a bitch to work out with this guy. It's not the head weights. He does circuit training, and it's brutal. Like when I work out with him, it never fails. I'll go in a group of 4 or a group of 5. Someone always throws up. Always. It's a bitch. But what's the point? I know I need to do that because that's where the growth comes from. Okay? So now here's my habits. Gratitude. I play like spiritual music, classical music. If you got playlists, we can get you the playlist. And what I'll do is I write my goals for one shit. Go look at my backpack for my goal book. I'll write my goals, okay, for about 5 minutes. Then I'll express gratitude. And what happens is, Gage has done this. Gage, I'm gonna speak on it. Gage had a falling out with his mom for a minute. And on that special day, me and Gage were in the back doing gratitude. He texted his mom and he was telling her how much he appreciates her, how she's always been there for him, and that he took responsibility. Whether he was right or wrong, that doesn't matter. And Gage says, I'm sorry, I'll do better. And sometimes when I do the gratitude, what it does is it connects you with people you have fallen outs with, because there's only so many people on your phone or so many people you're in comm with. Okay, Gage, can we turn on the AC, bro? It's getting hot up in here. Okay, and you always hear in the room, you'll start hearing people like cry because they're connecting with like people they haven't spoken to for whatever reason. So these are what I do every day. Personal development every day. I look at my calendar every day. I state my intentions. What the hell I'm not trying to do. Don't worry about it, bro. Okay, what the hell I'm Captain Fulio. Okay, okay. So you guys track what I'm saying so far? These are things that
Appreciate you.
Absolutely. And then, so today we're talking about the 27th, Monday. Let me go to, the July 4th. I'm going to do the gym again and the morning ritual. And you can see the calendar doesn't shift too much. You see that? It's all the same thing because these are habits. It's a routine, habits, okay? Here we go. 2 to 3 hours of personal development every single day. I've been doing it for a decade and a half, okay? We call it net development. You guys know that. You guys have been through Intro to Awareness, no extra time, okay? I will play an audio. I will play a YouTube video, and I do something on mindset, or I work on my words. You don't hear me say negative words, okay? You might hear me say like bitch or something, but you don't hear me say like I can't, not sure, I don't know, maybe. Okay, I get rid of my counter intentions. I get rid of like you see how I move. I don't have doubt in life. It doesn't. I've already gone too far. I made a habit of completing cycles. I've been talking about that, Fredo. Stop taking up tasks. Right. Stop taking up tasks. Stop taking up projects and not finish them. That is going to do nothing to you except for fucking give you confusion. Okay? If you're going to read the book, finish the book. If you're going to do the certification, finish the certification. If you're going to clean the attic, finish the attic. If you're going to go to the grocery store, put the groceries away. I made a habit to complete cycles. All right? There's a lot of people right now that are putting off shit, and it's just not good. And I'm telling you, you have no idea the negative compound that is having towards you. It's not that you have all this stuff, but that you don't know why. It's fucking Sunday morning, you woke up and it's sunny out and you're like, damn, I'm stressed out. Because above your consciousness, you got 1,000,001 things that are incomplete, undone. Oh my gosh, haven't got the dress for Sarah that graduated 8th grade, all that. Okay? Eliminating downtime. Eliminating downtime. Do you know I have so many friends from back in the day that always want to hang out? And I hate to be that guy where like I'm too cool, because I'm definitely not. But some of the people I grew up with, they got a whole lot of time and a whole lot of bullshit. And I just don't have time for the bullshit. There is no downtime. I'm actually supposed to be at a birthday party 12 minutes ago for my niece, okay? There is no downtime. I don't have time for downtime. So now it says, eliminate downtime. This is a bar I know from Tom Hopkins, one of my mentors, also Hector Lamarck, one of my mentors. And Tom Hopkins says, do the most productive thing at any given moment. Do the most productive thing at any given moment. I'm not standing in a long ass line, or if I did, I'm gonna do something on my phone productive. We drive the office, right? You're driving, right? I'm on my phone production. I'm not here listening just to the Bad Bunny with you, okay? I'm in production. I'm a fucking crackhead for just production. Oh, and you too, nice girl. Damn, thank you. Okay, they're gonna give me some vodka. Okay, so now here we go. You wanna place your time. We have a finite time, okay? There's only so much time we have on this planet, okay? Right now, at least in this lifetime. It says the rich people, they have all the money, but they got no time. They got no time to waste. The poor people have all the time, but they have no money, okay? There was a young man here from the Closer Academy getting certified, and I just introduced him to an 8-figure earner. And my reputation's on the line. I'm like, yo, Albert, I'm about to introduce you to A, B, and C, and I cannot ruin my name. We have a placement department, as you know. We have people that do the resume and all that stuff, as you know. But this is where I'm actually taking this kid and saying, yo, Albert, this guy has the Mike Barron thumb stamp of approval. My name is fucking on it, dude. And I pulled his ass in the back and told him my concerns. So he comes to the office. You know what I'm talking about? He comes to the office on Mondays and Tuesdays, and I'm starting to see his habits. And his habits is he just likes to fucking talk to people. He just talking to everybody, but he just wasting. Gage, I pulled really aside. I said, hey, bro, homeboy, is he or what? Because he has a beautiful personality, very vibrant, and I know he just talk all of a sudden. So now I'm having some sort of doubt. Is this the right person to introduce him to? What the hell am I talking about? Rich people have all the money, but they have no time to waste, and poor people have nothing but time. Oh, I'll talk about it. I'll help you. I'll fucking bullshit with you. Let's go outside. Let's go take a lap. Let's stop fucking wasting time. Habits. Have you seen him?
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. He talks a lot, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Okay. So now here's a big one here. So I'm talking about habits, right? I'm talking about personal habits for myself, just for me. Do the same thing over and over that works. Do the same thing over and over. Wake up at the same time, okay? Eat breakfast at the same time. Eat lunch at the same time. Eat dinner at the same time. Close that deal the same way. Drive your car do the same thing. Yes, you can continue to refine and get better, but do the same thing over and over. Take out all the damn thinking and do more doing, okay? So now I am waking up at the same time. I'm going to bed at the same time, okay? Side note. When you have variation and I eat dinner at this time, Mike, it just really depends. And then sometimes yes, your shift changes at freaking your 9 to 5. I get that. But a lot of people say, Mike, it really just depends. I do this sometimes and just really depends what I got going on. When you have randomity, you have randomity, okay? When you have stable datums, you have what I'm saying? Even if you do the same thing that's bullshit, you can still have predictability.
Yes.
Because the inflow stays the same. So the outflow therefore stays the same. Okay, everybody good? Do the same thing over and over and work on your process. 5 a.m. at the gym may not work for you, but it's something that's working for me. At 8 o'clock, I talk to the inner circle closers. At 9 o'clock, I talk to my business partners. And then the next day I'll talk to my business partners. Do the same thing. You make your calendar right here. Go do those 4 or 5 things that you got to do every single day. Okay, go to the gym. Dinner with your boyfriend, dinner with your girlfriend, okay? You have to do whatever the hell, read a book. It's the same time, same place, same thing. I'm telling you, that's what it is. Okay, here's another habit.
When do you go to bed, Mike?
I start winding down at 10 o'clock and then 10:30, your boy's out, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So now paying for mentorship, okay? Paying to get in the room. That's one thing to get in the room. It's another thing to stay in the room, okay? I'm gonna tell you about, and everybody here should go watch the networking policy, how to network with millionaires. Okay, so I'm gonna pull it up in the academy. There's a beautiful section here, okay? And it's more about awareness. It's more about mindset. It's not too much about sales and closing. There's a little bit of it. But if you go to the academy, you guys can see my screen, right, online? Okay, so I'm gonna go here. You guys see this? And then there's a certification program. Here's all the content below. This one here, MB's policy letters, boom. There's a beautiful training everybody should go through this weekend. A lot of people are not gonna go through it this weekend because right now, a lot of people don't have the habits to fucking execute from, you know, what needs to be executed on. So I'm gonna go through this. You're one of the few. Okay, let's see here. 13 ways to network with millionaires. Okay, 13 ways. So John, make sure you go through that. So in there, I'm just gonna drop you the link. Okay, so now there's you're welcome. So John, okay, this young man here, in a very, very time, I'm talking about 41 seconds, made a big impact on me, and he doesn't even know it. Okay, he came up to me, looked me dead in the eye, shook my hand, hugged me, charming young man, and he is practicing principle. And me, when I get into a room, here you go, Myron Golden, here's 50K. Here you go, Russell Brunson, here's 150K. Here you go, Wallow and Gilly, and here's whatever the hell. It's one thing to get in the room. We're all in the room right now. It's another thing to stay in the room. The way you stay in the room, one of the big principles is you provide value. I don't need this guy to fucking bend over backwards or fucking feel inferior to me. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about real value. We charge people for closers. Albert Preciado, my new friend that's an 8-figure earner, I said, bro, I'm gonna hand select it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna deliver him to you, and there's no charge. I'm giving him value. It's a principle. So Mr. John's like, yo, Mike, you know, it's crazy. My mom and dad had been with Tony Robbins a decade and a half. I can free tickets and dude, it'd be cool. Like, I was like, dude, I would love to meet your folks. He's like, dude, I could set that up. Mike, I heard you go to the gym, dude, let's go. He's giving me value. Hopefully I'm giving him value. And then I told him, what are you doing this summer? Mike, I got this internship. When is it done? Because I would love you to be here. We'll get money in your pocket. We'll get you paid. And on your resume, it will show you actually have paid internship with a Inc. 5000 company. He's like, dude, Mike, that'd be beyond sweet. This guy has aligned with me in a very short time. But most people here are not willing to do that. And I don't want to get off subject, but what is the point? The point is this, okay? I have made a habit to invest in myself, to pay for access, right? I have paid for mentorship. I have paid to get in the room. It's one thing to get in the room. It's another thing to stay in the room, okay? I started hanging out with Albert a month ago. I've already met like 4 billionaires. Let's go. He's like, Mike, you want to FaceTime Oscar De La Hoya? I was like, no, that fool got the fishnets on right now, bro. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Okay, guys, so we're gonna hang out for like another 9 minutes, okay? And then we're gonna pick this up. So Gage, Raj, Gage, whoever it is, I want them to register for Tuesday before we get off here so they're not this big ass scramble, okay? So make sure we drop the link so they can show up Tuesday so we finish this. Okay, here we go, y'all. So now habits for my family unit. Committing to family unit and staying present. Okay, I am a wire. I am always thinking about my next move. I am always like, let me bang on a freaking rock because I got to go to the fucking Mars, just like Elon. However, I need to be a present husband. I need to be a present dad. Okay, so regardless of my schedule, and if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys know I do a lot of traveling. I'll be in Vegas next week, and I'll be in Miami the following week, and I'm like in like 6 cities in a given month, okay? However, when I'm in town, it is very, very important for me to do dinner with my wife and kids every night. It's very important. I have to do it every night. Okay. Habits. I call them laps. So I'll get my family, we'll get in the car, and we'll go do a lap in San Diego, and we'll go to the most nicest places, and pretty much I was gonna go get this $5 million house in La Jolla, but I didn't like the real estate agent, and I could get these nice things now. But for years, we would go to Mount Soledad, and I'd pull over to Lamborghini long before we had any, and we'd look in the window, and it wouldn't be my deal, it would be like our family's deal. It'd be like, hey, where do you want to go? Like, where do you want to go? And I would take like my young daughters, and we would go visualize. And we would do this like every other night. We still do it every other night, putting yourself in the proximity. I remember I wanted to move to the Promenade in Mission Valley, which was 3,200 at the time, and that was a big fucking deal from where I used to live, and we used to drive to the Promenade and be like in Fashion Valley, Mission Valley, whatever. And then we're like, we're gonna go to La Jolla. So these are just habits. You don't have to think about it. It's like, dude, on Monday, on Wednesday, on Friday, or whatever, this is what we're doing. This is the routine. Okay, attending all my family events and my daughter events. Okay, I have to be at my daughter's wrestling practice. I don't go to the damn matches. I go to the match. I go to the fucking practice, and I go talk to the coaches, and I ask the coach, hey man, you need a funnel? I'll do it for free. Provide value, okay? You know?
I love how you helped her.
Oh yeah. Thank you, Gage. We got that link ready? Thank you. I don't even know if she's mine, but you know, shit, it's habits, so we're gonna do it regardless. I'm telling you, man. Okay, so here we go. So I'm gonna talk about one other section of things that I do pretty much every single day, not pretty much, every single day. Community, okay, and groups. It should say community and groups. Okay, committing to leadership and taking responsibility for things beyond myself and my family. So like leadership, it's informal. An entry-level person can be a leader, and the top person on the org board could be a leader. However, not all directors, executives are leaders. Leadership is influence. Leadership is taught. Leadership is learned. Okay? Leadership, by definition, is influence. So me, I have made a point to be a leader. Go to a car event. We were one of the guest people there. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna contribute. I'm gonna go talk to the host. I'm gonna see how I can, help out. I'm gonna talk to him and see how we can push success, push power to power. I'm gonna get in the room with Albert. I made a decision to be a leader. Anything I'm involved with, if I'm on the softball team and I'm not, if I'm on the bowling team, I'm not, if I'm whatever the fuck I'm doing, okay, I'm on the, HOA, whatever. I made a decision to be a leader, okay, right? And it says, and take responsibility for things beyond myself and family. Mar is here from Washington. You don't know this, but I was calling everybody to make sure you were good. I talked to Ruli, I talked to Gage. Gage was like, I got it. And I talked to Trey Toner, and I have to take responsibility. You are here in our city as our guest. I need to make sure you are accounted for. It's just a habit. Like, it's just what you know what I'm saying? What I do. Okay, the guy, thank you, bro. The guy that I introduced to Albert, okay, do this, but I have to take responsibility right here. I'm sending him stuff to do with Albert last night, 13 Ways to Network Millionaires. Hey bro, you need to figure this out. Hey dude, call me 5 minutes, and then you'll see the timestamps. Let me see, show the timestamps of the call. And we're talking, and we're, because I gotta take a kid, okay? Because I care. Okay, committing to content creation. Yes sir, what's up Jay?
Is the link supposed to be working for everyone? Because it says you don't have access to that one.
Yeah, that's what mine said too.
Okay, you're talking about the Network with Millionaires?
Yes.
Okay, give it 30 minutes. Engage. We just make sure everybody from the Academy has it. Cool? Oh, I know why.
All right, thank you.
Okay. And Revo. Okay. Okay, Gage. 30 minutes, right? Okay, make sure, because we're about to wrap up here, because we're going to do Improv 2 on Tuesday. Gage, we got the Zoom webinar? Okay, drop it again. Okay, so now, committing to policy, promotion, and planning.
Is it beneficial to register? Quick question. Is it beneficial for me to register? Or?
Let me break your bullshit, bro. What do you think? Let me break your bullshit, bro. Nah, we just put it there to be cute, man. You know, hey, look, don't get offended, because it's going to be counterintuitive. Don't ask questions like that. Okay. You know it's all love, but that's okay. Thank you for the case study. Hector, I love you, bro. All right, here we go. Committing to policy, promotion, and planning. Okay, so now, boom, boom. Look at this. Every day, right here, every single day. Policy, promotion, planning, and make sure the work gets done. I met Ken Daniels. He says, Mike, you are now in a phase 2, according to Wise Consulting. You have an established organization. You have an executive team. You have people that are in specialized positions, people that do Photoshop, people that do appointment setting, people that do sales, treasury, delivery, quality control. You got the whole freaking deal now, bro. This is what you have. You have an established organization. I'm like, cool, what do I do? He's like, you need to focus on 4 things. Okay, so we have this organization. I'm here, the founder. He says, you need to focus on policy. Okay, so I have SOPs on every freaking thing. You have no idea. Our inner circle team understands that. I have hundreds of SOPs. So that's policy. Promotion, that's me on podcasts, that's me on social media content, that's me out there on stages. Planning, where we at, where we're going. We're opening up the office in LA. We're opening up in New York City. We're opening the office in Miami. Okay, policy, promotion, planning, and making sure work gets done. The work has to get done. Now, it seems like, oh, this is how you move. This is how you think. This is it. This is it. You're so cool. No, it's there on the calendar. I'm just what the hell I do, right? And you guys can do way better than me. Okay, so yes.
So what is the journey from going upwards, like advancement opportunity, appointment setter, closer, and then what's next after that?
Yeah. So I'm gonna end with that, Jay. Okay. Cool. Okay. Absolutely. Okay. So now we're talking meeting groups, maintaining clarity on my path, and what's next. You know, I know exactly where I'll be in 3 years. I'll know exactly where I'll be in 5 years. I'll know exactly where I'll be in 10 years. I'll know exactly where I'll be when I'm 48 years old. I know exactly where I'll be when I'm 51 years old. I know exactly where it's at. It's very vivid. It's very clear. And the game is never, can I do it? Can it be achieved? The game is how to speed up the process. I know exactly where I'm at, where I'm going. And as a leader, it is my job to provide clarity for our team here, okay? Our team, Limelight Media, and also the community, okay? So that's that. All right, so we're gonna pick this up Tuesday at 4 p.m. Gage, and you have to register. And okay, Jay, where you at, bro? Yeah. Okay, we get. Okay, Jay, where you at, bro? Okay. So you said what was the process of like doing this fast, right? Like how do we go setter to closer, right?
So I'm trying to understand like what Ruby did or what did, like what are the requirements to go. Get more.
Okay, that's a very good question. Okay, we're gonna end on that note, okay, because I want to end on a high note. So I want to be ready, and we're gonna talk about this. Okay, so now I'm gonna use Ruli as a case study. Okay, Ruli was a construction worker, completely fine, and Ruli is the fastest person to do over $1 million. Yeah, he did it within a year. Okay, and Ruli actually he earns on average north of $40,000 per month. Okay, so now I'm going to show you Ruli's graph right here. All right, so here's Ruli's graph. This is not like made up. This is not for just to prove a point. Okay, Ruli, let me go back actually to January. Okay, so this is Ruli doing $12,000 in a month. And then this is Ruli now doing $250,000 months. Okay, so Ruli is also the person that became the closer the fastest. He did it within 6 weeks. Okay, so how did he do it? Okay, so now here's what you gotta understand. You wanna write this down. Me teaching you how to become that person is more important than me teaching you that thing. Me teaching you how to become that person is more important than teaching you that thing. So me teaching you these habits, how to move, how to operate, how to think, how to develop that billionaire mindset, how to fucking show up at the gym at 5 a.m. That is way more important than me teaching you a 5-step sales process or how to handle objections or how to fucking do if I could, would you. That's more important, okay? I had the luxury of Kareem busting in my neck one-on-one, said you better be at the gym. We're not gonna have that luxury right now. There's too many people here. There's already over 100 people in attendance. We have a full packed house here in person as well. So now the rare person that's actually gonna do it, you're already that person, okay? So what am I talking about? You have to get obsessed with personal development. Ruli has done more personal development than any single person on our team since the day he started. And in fact, I would bet money that Ruli's done more personal development than any other person on our team combined. Let's say we have 20 people on the floor. Look at all those people over there, right? I bet Ruli's done more personal development than everyone over there combined over the last year and a half. Okay? So he got obsessed with personal development. That was his habit. So high ticket masterclass 5.1. I'm gonna give you the ones that you need to like go over on repeat. In order, communication bootcamp, high ticket masterclass 5.1, high ticket masterclass 5.2, the production bootcamp, high ticket closer secrets. Those 5 trainings and policies. Listen, if you're not going through those 50 times, like Ruli has, you're not gonna make $40,000 a month at what we do here. It's just not gonna happen. Ruli is my gym partner. He shows up at my house at 4:45 a.m. He's one of my all-time dearest, closest friends. I walk outside at 5:50 and I hear my voice. It's weird. And he's like my dearest friend, right? So he got obsessed with development. The second thing he did was this. You want to write this down. The guaranteed way to success is personal development. Granted, it's the right information. The guaranteed way to success is personal development. Granted, it's the right information. However, the quickest way is proximity. That's the quickest way. So if I can have an author that is a good author, that has a good book that I really like, that's having some sort of impact on me, I could A, read that book for 2 weeks, or imagine if I could B, hang out with that person every single day, like Miguel hangs out with me, staying at my house. There's a reason why Ruli drives from East County to North County. He drives on average 40 minutes every morning. My ass just got to roll out of bed at 4:30. His ass got to roll out of bed at 3:45. You get the idea? Because what he does, he wants to drive to get in proximity. So me and Ruli got a couple relationships. He's my brother first, okay? Then he's my teammate, okay? And also he's my student, and also he's kind of like my homeboy, crime partner, okay? You see what I'm saying? So Ruli, what happens with most people, okay? You know, Trey, you're thinking of names right now. You're thinking of names right now. What happens with most people, they get, and they're like, oh, I can take it from here. Ruli's not like, damn, I make 40K a month, I don't need Mike no more. Okay, still pays the price of sacrifice 3:45 in the morning because what he did got him here. So he should do more of that. So what did he do? He got obsessed with personal development. That's one. Number two, this dude got in the room, proximity. That's the quickest way. Guess what? You guys don't know this. Me and John already worked out with each other. And we'll work out on Monday. And most people like don't have that kind of access with me. I'm not that cool, but like I just got so much fucking little time. This young man found a way to get in the room, and if I were to gamble, I bet you he'd stay in the room. Okay? So that's that. The next thing you have to do is, this is wise consulting. You need to figure out how to get out of non-existence. This one thing turned me fucking into a millionaire. And hopefully it touches one person. When you first start a new community, or you start a new business, or if your stats are plummeting and you're not making no money, you do what Ruli did when he first started. There's a 4-step process, okay? It's a 4-step process. How many steps?
4.
Come on, man. Y'all, we about to end on a fucking bang. Y'all can do better. It is a 4-step process. How many steps? 4. Okay. Bingo. The first step is this. The first step is this. The first step is this. This is $1 million worth of game. The first step is find a line of communication. So now John got a line. Hey, Mike, I'm John. Good to meet you, man. Dude, I'm really enjoying the academy. Okay, find a line of communication. Ruli as a student, I hate him as a student, and that's I don't like to use that word. I couldn't stand him as a student. He's a student here. And the reason why I couldn't stand him is because every time I try to walk to my office, to my back office, he would stop me. Hey, Mike, hey, I got something for you. I got a t-shirt for you. I got some stickers for you. I'm like, man, stop fucking talking to me. You got to find a line of communication. Number 2, you have to make yourself known. John made himself known. Ruli made himself known, okay? You have to find a line, make yourself known. You have to find out needs and wants. What does Albert need and want? What does that softball guy whose community you just joined need or want? What does the gal from freaking whatever need or want? Okay? So I'm talking to Albert, who's an 8-figure dude. Okay, he's networked with billionaires, and who knew he needs and wants closers? Who knew he needs and wants offers? Okay, step number 4 is to present, produce, and do. Present, produce, and do. Okay, so let me just tie that up in a bow. Okay, this is real game. Now I'm in the Albert. Okay, let's see here. Let me see here. Let me go looking like a folio. Okay, I got my guy. Okay, he got on there from Lights BVT, or past Wes Watson on there. Got a couple hitters on there, and then you already know I'm going to. He got your boy on there. Okay, so this is a really good guy to know professionally. Okay, I'm here somewhere in here, and I'm gonna go to mine. Okay, so now I have a line of communication. I know Albert now. I got his cell phone number. Okay, what's a good number to text you? Hit him the same way that's taught in the academy. The second thing is here's Albert right here. I'm on this podcast right there. Now I got to make myself known. Okay, right? And now I need to find out his needs and wants. Dude, I need closers. I need to work on my offers. I need to do A, B, and C. And what I say, the final step is present, produce, and do, which means you furnish that thing that they're looking for. He's giving me a book. I gave him a book. Here's the book I recommend, Albert. You know, we're about to touch the little freaking robot things. Okay, so here's my Albert. Next time I see you, man, here's a fully trained. And you know, next time I see you, bro, we should talk about my offers to see what you can pull from it. Okay? Let me just say it one more time. Find a line. You know Mike now. I know Albert now. Find a line. Make yourself known. I'm right here. I'm John. I'm different. I'm freaking whatever. Make yourself known. Number 3, find out needs and wants. Mike, how can I help you? Albert, how can I help you? And within reason, because I might be like, man, give me some kilos of fucking Coke. Oh, shit, I ain't gonna do it, but I'll sell it. That's not reasonable. Number 4, present, produce, and do it. And if you do that, just like Ruli did that, I'm telling you, it's a fucking rocket ride, y'all. It's stupid. It's not fair, okay? So I need one last favor from y'all. One last favor. Okay, you guys know I got my insecurities and all that, and my kids don't talk to me no more. Just joking.
Oh, be quiet.
Okay. This is them habits, bro. Okay, so I'm gonna drop my IG right here. Bam. I dropped the link. You guys know it. The Mike Barron Uno. The Mike Barron 1. And if you learn anything today, because we're not done, part 2 is Tuesday. If you learn anything today, I need you to pick a reel. Okay, don't DM me. Pick a reel right here, reel, and drop me a comment of one of your takeaways. That tells me I did a decent job, and that's how you can repay me if you learned anything today. Why do I need that? Because I have a push to keep cranking up the Instagram, and when you drop the comments, it makes the algorithm go crazy, and it says, take this content and put it in front of more people. So I'm gonna give you guys right now, today, over the next 45 minutes or so, implementing millionaire habits into your life. Okay, so we're gonna go over 13 ways, John, to implement lasting positive habits into your life. How many people are doing stuff on a daily basis? You're like, I know I shouldn't be doing that. Fuck, I know I shouldn't eat that fast food. Shit, I know I shouldn't have lined up that blunt. Okay, Rick, what do you do, man? What do you do? I know what Heisenberg do, but what do you do? What's up, Rick?
My man, I've been in sales for 8 years and I'm still fucking checking the boxes when it comes to fucking when they're questioning me about like just checking boxes about questions that are stupid. We're not having conversations.
Yeah.
We're just fucking going through the motions. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because they want to hear this.
Yeah, okay.
And that's what drives me crazy because that doesn't lead to a good conversation.
Yeah,
And
okay.
at the end of the day, if you're just checking boxes, that's just stupid.
It's like you're a robot. You're just going through the motions.
Exactly. It's
Okay.
well,
Come on, Dominic.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I'm tracking. Okay, let me go the other way.
You're having good conversations with people that you want to help because you got a good vibe.
That part.
You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I'm tracking, baby.
That is
I got you.
saturated.
Yeah. Okay, let's go, Rick. Let's go, Rick. Rick. Hey, how many moms? How many moms? Is there any moms here? Okay, don't do no damn. You good, bro? I just know I got a couple text messages in the back from some of the moms, and we thought it was gonna be a big old family event. Like, we don't say bad words because I'm Catholic. You know what I'm saying? And then some of the moms are like, honey, go out the room. Like, Rick's gonna go off today. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking crazy. Okay, no, good shit. Okay, let me go the other way. How many people here got good habits? Okay, let me see. Okay, I'm not gonna go. John does everything. Kelly, I know who you are. Everybody been talking about you. Really been talking about you. Trey been talking about you. So Miss Kelly, she exercises every day. And what time do you work out? Between 12 and 4. Okay, that's a good habit. Okay, who here online has a good habit that they do?
I do.
Okay, what do you do, Hannah?
I get up at 3:30 in the morning every day, Eastern Standard.
Okay, so you beat
And I
the
go for
sun.
4-mile walks every morning.
You beat the sun and you go out there next to
Listen to
me.
your.
Okay, I got you. My voice is kind of annoying, so I'll pray for you. Good. One more person. Who here got some good habits?
I've got some good habits.
Okay, what are your good habits?
To either the Academy video self-development book every morning.
That's a good
Or
habit.
podcast.
Yeah.
Something to bring my spirits up, bring my mind up, and set the day right.
Okay, gotcha. I got you, Nicole. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Donna. Nicole, can you hear me? Nicole. Guys, this is my sister. She's in Spain. Okay. Nicole, what is one of your good habits?
I work out every day.
You work out every day?
While you're in the gym, I'm in the gym and we're talking.
Okay, every single day. Okay. Her OnlyFans is fucking popping right now. So go check her out. Okay. I'm telling you, that motherfucker, I'm like, that's my sister? What the fuck? She got habits. Okay. Sorry, Nicole. Okay. That shit crazy. I'm like, what the fuck? My wife's like, have you seen your sister? I was like, no. Sorry, Nicole. My bad. Okay, who here has to have some bad habits? Yes, sir. You say you grind too fast? I thought he was gonna say, I beat the shit out of my kids. He grind too fast. Okay. One person online. He grind too fast. Okay. Mark, hold on, Mark. What? You gonna talk some shit? What do you got? Good. Okay, one more person online before we get into the material. Who here got some bad habits? Smoking weed is not a good habit.
I do.
Okay, let me hear it. Come on.
Oh, but okay. Mine are just so like, I guess time management. I playing games. I've been not playing them because of this, but I'm gonna break
Okay.
so.
What is playing games? Because I always be playing games with my wife, so I'm trying to figure out what kind of games you playing. You know? I'll be dressing like I'll be dressing up at Pikachu at night, if you feel what I'm saying. Your motherfucker like a Pikachu. That's how I've been married 15 years. I'll be Pikachu. I'll be like Oscar De La Hoya with the fishnets. I don't give a fuck. Okay, what do you mean playing games? Like Call of Duty? What kind of? Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, good. Okay, so we're gonna get into this. So like, so if you go look at my calendar, I showed this last week. Okay, so tomorrow, no, I'll go to Monday. I'll be at the gym at 5 a.m. on Monday, and then I'll be there Tuesday, right there. You guys see that? And then there's like a morning ritual. So if I fast forward 2 months, now I'm in August. I'm gonna go to my baby's birthday. She'll be 14, and I'm gonna go to the gym at 5 a.m. It's all there. So I mean, yep, exactly. So these are habits. So sometimes it's like a bitch. You're like, oh, I gotta go to the gym every day. Oh, I gotta clean my room every day. Oh, I gotta go, eat healthy every day. Oh, I gotta go do homework with my kids every day. I gotta go for a walk. And you're like, fuck. So there's a certain point, certain shift. It's not like a task or a duty or it's a bitch. It just gets to the point where it's just kind of like what you do and how you operate. Okay? So now, here we go. This is how we do it. Here we go. Y'all ready? Everybody ready? Yeah. Okay, good. Here we go. So it says 13 ways to implement lasting positive habits into your life. Number 1, okay, here we go. It says you need to, and I wrote these words. It says you need to shift your personal identity through thoughts and words. So you need to shift your personal identity through thoughts and words. How many people, I'm going to talk to the people in person. How many people have never seen me in person? Anyone? Okay, you haven't seen me in person, right? So but you've probably seen some of the bullshit I was saying, right? So if I came here and I was vanilla and I was acting boring like John Pena, I hope John Pena's not watching, and I came here, I was very low energy, you'd be like, what the fuck? Like, there's no way. That's not Mike. What the hell? You know what I mean? So what I'm talking about is it's like identity. So since elementary school, I've identified myself as a class clown. As elementary school, I've identified myself as a crazy motherfucker, like a wire. Right? You know what I'm saying? Wild, Like I'm sniffing glue and shit in 5th grade and talking about, damn, this is kind of good. Okay, gang, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? So now I also identify myself, I'd say over the last decade and some change, is to do that fucking prints a lot of money. It's identity. So I'm gonna give you an example. So I want you guys to get very clear on this. You need to shift your personal identity through your thoughts and your words. So if you say, I'm not good at making friends, well, that's your identity. If you say you're not good at fucking math, you're not good at math. If you say that you're not good at reading, you're not good at reading. So you gotta control your thoughts, you gotta control your words. So now listen, let's say somebody offers you a cigarette, okay, and you're like trying to quit smoking. Okay, let's say somebody offers you a cigarette. And if somebody got one, I'll take one, just for the camera. Anyways, so if someone offers you a cigarette, do not say, no, thank you, I'm trying to quit. Don't say that. You should respond like this, no thanks, I'm not a smoker. Do you see the difference? There's a different shift in identity, okay? You've been smoking a cigarette, that shit's not good for you. Some of you guys are, mom and dads and community members, and it's like, we gotta be there for our kids. I don't wanna get that C word at the age of 55. I need to live to be 155. So I can't say I'm trying to quit. Hey, Mike, here's a cigarette. No, man, I'm good, bro. I'm trying to shake that right now. Just by shifting your thinking, your identity, and your words, hey, bro, I'm good, dude, thanks, but I'm not a smoker. That little fucking thing will shift your identity. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all good? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So now it says research has shown that once a person believes in a particular aspect of their identity, I'm a class clown, I'm a non-smoker, I'm a fitness buff, I am a car enthusiast. Once somebody shifts their identity, they're more likely to act in alignment with that belief. Nothing prolific, it's fucking straightforward. Okay, this comes from Mr. James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits. Okay, everybody good? Easy? Okay, number 2. So we're talking about putting in bad habits so you can stop doing the bullshit, you can stop doing the procrastination, you can stop fucking smoking weed all damn day, you can stop doing whatever the hell, you can stop watching pornography if that's what you want to do. So this is how we do it. Number 2, in order, okay, we have 13. Number 2, it says you need to understand the framework for shifting your identity. First thing you want to do is you want to name what you want to be. A lot of people in the room haven't named what they want to be. You got to get very clear on that person that you want to become. You have to name it. I have an 8-pack. I have $1 billion. I am the world's greatest mom. I am the world's greatest uncle. Right? You have to name it. That's the very first thing is you have to name it. Okay? Nothing prolific, nothing crazy. And then you need to start acting accordingly. You need to start taking action. If you're saying, like, let's say you don't go to the gym and now you're saying like, you know, my habits are I'm in health and fitness and I fucking do this. And then you like don't go to the gym, that's a problem. You need to take action on what that person does. Okay, so you need to name it and actually fucking start doing it. But I'm gonna start breaking down that more in depth. Number 3, you need to celebrate all wins. You need to celebrate all wins. So the big problem is it's like, cool, I wanna stop smoking, you know, I wanna stop eating fast food. And you're like, okay, it's been day 1 and I didn't get that major breakthrough. I didn't lose 2 dress sizes yet. Or it's been day 1 and, you know, I didn't do A, B, and C. Or it's been day 1 and my house is still a mess. It doesn't matter. You need to celebrate fucking micro wins. Small. A win could be you didn't have a cigarette this fucking morning. It's been 4 hours since you had a cigarette. It don't mean you're like the most fit person. You could go do like a marathon right now. I actually went to the gym today and you didn't even go crazy. You just showed up. You didn't even lift no fucking weights. Okay, excuse my language. So you need to celebrate the micro wins. You have to get wins. We're gonna talk about that. Okay, everybody good? Okay, this is a big one. I learned this from a guy named Kevin David. And yeah, if y'all got questions, comments, thoughts, concerns, speak on it. Come on. I heard something. Who said that?
Yeah, I was gonna say my grandmother said, like, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time.
There you go.
know?
There you go.
That's a big ass meal.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
There's intention there.
There's-
You're gonna eat that whole thing.
Yeah, there's a song too, and there's a lyric. It's like, eat the booty like groceries. But I don't know if we're talking about the same thing. Sorry. Okay, sorry. Sorry. It's a song. It's a song. You guys are weird. You guys are weird, man. I'm Catholic. Okay. So anyways, so now here's the next thing. Here's the next thing. Number 3. This is a bar. It's simple, but I'm talking to every single person on Zoom. Okay, we have over 100 people in attendance. We have approximately 25 people in person. Okay, it says take action now. Take action now. I learned this from an old mentor about 4 years ago. His name is Kevin David, and Kevin David was one of the biggest internet cats, young cat. And it says, let's say your new habit is waking up early and going to the gym at 5 a.m. Okay. How many people did not wake up today before 5 a.m.? There's no right or wrong answer. No, I'm gonna lie. Let me go the other way. How many people today woke up before 5 a.m.? There's no right or wrong answer. Okay. Okay. I know Heisenberg woke up before that. Okay. He was he vacuuming his shit. You know what I mean? Okay. One more time. Okay. You already know. Okay. By show of hands in person and a show of hands here, how many people woke up before 5 a.m. today? Okay, good. Man, some of y'all motherfuckers is cap. Okay, so supposedly half the room. All right, okay, I'll accept that. Your first day? Okay, my first day? So let's watch this. Here's the bar. Okay, but before I give you the bar, let me give you just a little pre-frame on it. So my coach Kareem in 2018, he says, Mike, when you wake up? I wake up at 9. Why do you wake up at 9? Because I'm a night owl. I go to bed late because I already knew I was too late for him. He's like, why are you a night owl? I was like, dude, I work all night. I've been a night owl since I was a young man. I stay up till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning from elementary school, junior high. I'm a night owl. He's like, yeah, not no more. He's like, you're going to the gym tomorrow. He's like, you're going to the gym tomorrow at 5. I was like, nah, I'll go Wednesday. You know, it's a Monday type deal. He's like, no, you're going tomorrow. Do you know how much of a bitch it was for me to get up that next day? Because it's against my habits. I'm not saying you have to do that habit. I'm giving you an example. Remember, you want to write this down. 90% of good coaching is counterintuitive. Okay, you want to write that down. Okay, I talked about that last time. All right, if the dude says go to the gym at 5 a.m., you're like, nah, I don't want to do it. If your fitness coach says, yeah, eliminate fast food and start working out and actually start, being active, and you haven't worked out in 10 years and you only ate fast food, it's going to be hard. So what it says is you want to take action now. Okay, here we go. Let's say your new habit that you're implementing right now is going to the gym at 5 a.m. As soon as you hear the alarm clock the following morning at 4:30 a.m. and you hear that damn voice, because we all have that voice, it goes, damn, this bed is warm, or I'm gonna do it tomorrow, or let me hit the snooze, let me opt out, let me punk out, let me bitch out, whatever. As soon as you hear that little voice, Yeah, bitch voice. Get on your feet and take action.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are missing it. It seems so subtle. As soon as you know you identify with going to the gym, some of y'all, and then sometimes it's like, damn, I got to go home, take care of the kids, I got to do whatever, I got to go do this, I got to do that, and then you might even like put on your shoes and get dressed, and you might pace in your house, and you're like, fuck, man, I know I should go to the gym. Has anyone ever had that situation? Right, all the damn time, right?
Yeah.
Right. So as soon as you're like, man, should I? Nah, I'm not gonna go. I'm just gonna go tomorrow, but I'm gonna go twice. Or I missed the gym this morning. I'm just gonna go tonight, but you never go that night. Is that real for anybody? Except for me?
Yeah.
As soon as you hear that little voice, if the alarm clock at 4:30, you're like, I'm gonna go tomorrow, or I'm gonna wait, or fuck it, get your ass up on your feet. As soon as you're saying, let's say your new habit is going to the gym. As soon as you're like, yeah, I'm just gonna put your shoes on, and get out the damn door. I'm telling you, I learned this from a guy named Kevin David. As soon as you hear that counterintention or that negative self-talk, or as soon as you hear that, get your fucking ass up, get your ass out, go get it, kill it, and bring it back to the house. You know what happens though? You know what happens when you do that, okay? How many people have thought about going to the gym and they're almost like doing pacing in the damn living room and they're not sure and they actually went out and it took like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes? Anybody besides me? Right. You know what always happens when you go to the gym? Every single time? Or you go do that thing? You feel better. Yes, it is a bitch in the beginning. But when you take action on something that's going to improve your life or others' life, you feel that reward. And you always feel like, damn, I'm so glad I did that. Every single time. Every single time. There are people here that want love. There are people here that want a partner. There are people here that want a boyfriend, a girlfriend. There are people here that want a husband and a wife or a partner or a life partner. And they're like, yeah, I'm not going to go do it. Go do it. Go do it. Take action. I'm telling you, as soon as you hear that little voice, okay, someone said in the back, we're going to call it the bitch voice. As soon as it just whispers, hit the snow. Get your ass up. Quick.
Get up and get out.
Get your ass up. There are people here on Zoom right now and people in person right now that are like, damn, it's Friday and I got to go take my kids out. I need to go on a date with my boyfriend and I'm not sure, but I've only been here a week, so I can't like leave Mike hanging and I already invested in myself. And you're like, fuck, I'm going anyways. As soon as you hear that, get in the fucking car and go. Y'all feel what I'm saying? Okay, here we go. This is a cold one right here. This is a cold one right here. It says implement accountability partners. You are still human. You are still human. Okay? As much as I think I'm Terminator, you are still human. Your blood, flesh, you are biology. You have cells in your body. It says for years I would become gym partners with juniors. Who are juniors? Well, I have a team of 100 people, give or take. The people you see here is not even half my team. I told you, Nicole's in Spain. Okay? How many people? Let me look here. Patricia, if you're in the building, let me know. You see all the people with the Mike Barron logos? They're not in San Diego. Okay, they are part of our team. Okay, we have people all across the globe. We have people in Canada. We have people in the Philippines. We have people in Europe right now. Okay, so for me, I have a pretty big team. Here's my organization board. All right, right here. And supposedly, they call me the founder, whatever that means. Okay? That shit weird, you know what I mean? Like all bougie and shit. I got the long ass cigarette like French, like I'm the founder now, with a little Dalmatian and shit. What? Okay. Okay, anyway, so I got this big old team right here, right? So a junior would be anybody below me. Doesn't mean I'm better, doesn't mean that's my son, you know? But what I'm saying is, what I would do is I would get a junior on my team. I still do it to this very day. So what I do is I need to go to the gym at 5 a.m. I don't want to go to the fucking gym at 5 a.m. I shouldn't talk like that. I see a guy like Ruli. He's from Southeast San Diego. He grew up in the Blood neighborhood. He ready to go fuck somebody up. I'm like, Ruli, what's up? You know what I'm saying? What's up? Come on, gang. Gang, gang. What's good? You know what I'm saying? What's up, motherfucker? What's good? You know, we better roll up on some of it. So Ruli's new to the game. He's been on the deal a year and a half. And what I would do is I would tell him to come to the gym. He comes to the gym still. He'll be at the gym tomorrow when the gym opens at 7 a.m. He comes to my house every morning, knocks on my door at 4:45. So what I do is I implement an accountability partner with like a little homie. And what I do is really gets the benefits of mentorship and proximity. So we go to the gym, we go to a little, a sauna, whatever, sauna. I'm giving him game, I'm giving him bars. And usually I leave my cars here Some of my cars in the shop right now. I leave my cars here, and then I ride back with Ruli. And we're just talking about business. We're talking about success. We're talking about getting to the next. So I enlisted a little bro, Ruli, as my accountability partner. In this case, Jim. And what he gets is free game. And what I get is the benefits of accountability. I am still a human being, okay? I came back from Vegas last night at midnight. I will be in Miami tomorrow. So when I get home from Vegas at 12 o'clock, yes, it's a bitch to get to the gym at 5 a.m. But when I hear Ruli knocking on my door at 4:45, there is no saying no. He just drove 40 minutes from East County. There is no saying no. There is no hit the snooze button. He's there. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Right? You guys track what I'm saying? Yep, sir. So now if we go look at Ruli, it says Ruli case study. Okay, here's what he got. Here's the numbers that Ruli has done since January 2023. Once upon a time, these are his numbers. Once upon a time, he used to do $12,000 in a month. Then he went to, $33,000 a month. And then something happened, he got to $175,000 a month. And now he's in this new power area, and we're talking about over $250,000 per month. That's Ruli. Ruli's making over $40,000 in a month. And this is a cat that used to do construction, and there's no shame in construction. Absolutely not. I'm not saying that. But he got close to me, so I gave him the game, and he got in proximity. And then what I did was, fuck, this guy's going to show up regardless. It doesn't have to be the gym. Maybe you're going to go to a networking event, and you're like, hey, girl, I'm starting this new thing. Let's go. And now she's going to show up, right? Versus you just opting out. You have somebody that relies on you, and you have somebody that's going to be your teammate. I'm telling you, I do this every fucking time. If there's something that I don't want to do, I always get some sort of partner there. I put them there, hopefully give them some value, and now I got to show up for that individual. Y'all tracking? Yes, good? Okay. Here we go. It says hang out. Number 5, hang out with people you want to become. Okay? Perhaps you want to become Serena Williams. Perhaps you want to become the next Oprah Winfrey. Perhaps you want to be the next Hove. Perhaps you want to be whoever. Okay? Maybe you want to be my Fulio ass. Okay? Hang out with those people, okay? It says, as well as those that have the habits you want, okay? One person may have a habit that you admire, that they go to the gym 6 days a week. One person may have a habit you admire, they eat dinner with their husband and their kids every single night. One person might have a habit you love, that they go to the church every single Sunday, and you don't, okay? So it says, refer to 13 ways to network with millionaires and do business with them on how to network with high-performing individuals, okay? There's something that really did to stay in the room. Remember the bar. It is one thing to get in the room. It's another thing to stay in the room. Okay, John, this young man right here, you guys can't see him. Okay, this guy right here just got out of non-existence with me. He found out my needs and wants. He provided tremendous value. He executed on everything. And me and this dude are gonna be hanging out all summer. Okay, you're about to go what, to your senior year? Yep. Penn State University? Yep. This is a wonderful guy. This is a fucking amazing guy. It's one thing to get in the room. It's another thing to stay in the room. Okay, so let me show you hanging out with people. Okay, it's the old thing. It was like, hang out with 5 crackheads, become the 6. You know, right? Hang out with 5 millionaires, become the 6. So here's John Pena. Okay, John Pena is my little bro. John Pena is also my business partner. John Pena is also, like our executive director that runs the company. I've been with John Pena 9 years. Let me rewind John Pena. Here's John Pena when I met him. I met John Pena before this. Now let me fast forward to today.
A little kid.
Little Fulio. Okay, now I'm not talking about his level of success because he's been chasing success. Oh, John Pena wears Louis Vuitton now. He got a dumbass suit that costs $10,000. $10,000 fucking dollars. Oh, John Pena got a Lamborghini now. Okay, that's his Lamborghini right now. Okay, John Pena got this thing. John Pena is getting rid of all his wardrobe and he's wearing nothing but Louis Vuitton now. Why? Because he want to stunt like his daddy. Okay? But what's the point? John Pena hangs out with me 7 days a week. Okay? This cat right here, I spelled his name wrong. Suppose he's coming back on Monday. Okay? This guy has a 7-figure company. When I met this little fool, he looked like a little greasy head. Okay? You guys may meet him. I'm pretty sure you will. Some of you guys heard of him from the academy. His name is Casey Cox. When I met him, he had a little greaseball hair. Okay? Look, he like a little Fulio, like a little greasy head. Okay? Right? And he used to hang out with me. And me and him became very close. And to this day, he's my family. He shows up to all my daughter's birthdays. He shows up to all the major holidays. He shows up when I need him. And hopefully I do the same for him and better. So now what happened? He started hanging out with me. He started getting in proximity. He didn't just go through the academy. He actually got in proximity. So you fast forward today, oh, Casey's next to the Lamborghinis now. Oh, Casey, looks like he's got a BMW now. Oh, what's that one right here? The you guys know this brand. Burberry. He got the Burberry now. Okay. Oh shit. He got the little douchebag, edge up right now. Okay. Me and him got the same jacket now on some weird stuff. Okay. He's hanging out next to Van Taylor's Ferrari, and now he's boom, and he's with me, and he bought me a little Gucci gift. And you fast forward today, and now he has the plaques. He has the Lamborghini. You just become the person you're around. So what you want to do is go find that guy. You want to go find that gal that has what you want or does, what you want to be doing, and you actually get in proximity. How the hell do we get in proximity, Mike? Like, how you think these 9-figure earners want to hang out with me? Yes, they do. Go watch the freaking policy on that. Go watch the training on that. Okay, Trey Toner. Okay, Trey Toner. You guys know Trey? Anybody know Trey?
Yes,
okay.
Yes, sir.
So Trey deleted all his posts. Okay, he only has 33 posts because he had a dumbass man bun when I met him. He looked like a folio. Dumb. I want it. Okay, and if you got a man bun right now, it's fine, but his looks fucking stupid. Every day, he's 6'5", 300 pounds. Every day I wanted to grab his fucking ass and cut that damn man bun off. He looked like an imbecile.
Yeah.
He looked like a straight fool. So you won't see his content, but if you fast forward, what does Trey do now? Oh, Trey's hanging out with Mike. Oh, Trey got the Gucci jacket now. Oh, Trey got the Lamborghini now. Oh, Trey got the tattoo on his arm. Thinking, what am I talking about? I'm talking about getting habits into your life. So when you hang out with people that do what you want to be doing or actually behave the way you want to behave, if you actually hang out with them, you will actually either adopt those habits or you will go away. If I am hanging out with people that go to the gym 6 days a week, and my circle is people that go to the gym 6 times a week, and then I don't go to the gym once, or these people eat healthy and I don't eat healthy at all, there's no way, just by natural law, I'm gonna continue to hang out with these cats in 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, 12 months. There's no way. I'm gonna disappear. Some of you guys have disappeared because you're hanging out with cats that were doing shit that was either positive you didn't want to do or doing stuff negative. You're like, damn, Amber just smokes weed every day. And her homegirl, Jessica, she want to smoke weed every day. I don't want to do that. That was for you. Okay. So you right? So you either like get with the get down or you go away. You understand what I'm saying? You understand? If you come hang out with me 6 days, 7 days a week, you can't talk bad. You can't talk negative. You can't have no self-doubt. You can't have no days when you're not feeling it. Yes, you're still human, but it's just not going to go down like that. So it says, remember this. Here's a bar. Okay, here's a bar. Okay, well, the reason why we call them bars is because it's like a gold bar. All right. It says, remember, the guaranteed way to success is personal development.
Yes.
Right? Granted, it's the right information. So if you're doing personal development on bullshit like devil worshipping, it's not going to work. So make sure you got the right data. However, the quickest way is proximity. So all the people in my organization that come up the quickest are the ones that like kind of hang out with me. And I'm not that cool, but I'm just telling you what it is. There's a reason why I have on my phone my favorites. Trey's there, Ruli's there, Omada's there, you got Casey there, you got Nick Legend, you got John Pena, you got Mark. All the big hitters are the ones that are in common with me. Okay? So how do you get these habits? Just hang out with the people that have those habits. Okay? Everybody good?
Yep.
Use number 6. Use visual cues in your environment and or in the physical universe, including vision boards. How many people here have a vision board? Okay, we got about a third of the people, vision board. Everybody here, Xylee, needs a freaking vision board. Okay, so what I say? Use visual cues. Okay, so let me show you my vision board that I made in 2016. And guess what? Before I had a Lamborghini, I said I'm gonna get a Lamborghini. Okay, right here, success. What is that? Success secrets. Okay, I'm gonna go to Hawaii, I'm gonna go to Paris, I'm obsessed with performance, I'm gonna go to Africa because I love wildlife and I love people. I won't back down, okay? It says get what you want, fame, fortune, followers, be iconic. Here's a picture, intimacy is on. Shit, I had 2 kids since I made this vision board, you feel me? I only have one at a time, you know what I mean? Every time we see a motherfucker, he got kids now. It's crazy. Okay, I know about, you know, 2 of them may not be mine. Just saying, you feel? Okay? So anyways, so now what am I saying? You want to get these habits that are positive, that can contribute to your success or your performance. Go create things, visual things, and put them in your environment where you can see them every single day. One example would be a vision board. I have a vision board in my office that I see every single day. So I'm like, oh, good, intimacy's on, boom, shit. Okay, oh, shit, Lamborghini. Oh, wow, helping people, great. Oh, wow, influence, okay, great. It says daily goal writing in present tense. You want these habits, remember, this goes back to shaping your identity, shifting your identity. So when you write your goals, you don't say, I will have financial freedom. You won't say, I will retire my mom. You don't say someday, that'd be even worse. You talk in present tense. You talk in present tense. So I'll just give you a quick couple of goals that I have where I talk in present tense. Okay, my life is filled with happiness, abundance, and health. I am an effective leader for my daughters, wife, family, friends, loved ones, associates, and community. I live in the most luxurious home on Mount Soledad. My net worth is in excess of $1 billion. My car collection is worth in excess of 100 million. I am the most creative person on the planet. Anything I touch turns to gold. I attract kind, positive, and influential people into my life. These are things I write down literally for about 4 or 5 minutes every single day. And when I write them, I don't say I will. It's already done. Okay, you guys good? Easy? Go watch this training on goal setting, okay, for more. Okay, the next thing, sticky notes. Sticky notes. Get a little sticky note. Put it on where you put your makeup on. Right here, you got your laptop. Here's a little camera. Put a little sticky note. You're successful. You go to the gym. You only eat healthy food. You only do X. You go on a date night once a week with your spouse. You freaking do, you know, you don't play video games no more. Whatever the hell it is. Because what you're doing is you're just putting that thing in front of you to kind of shift you to become that person. Okay? I'm gonna give you guys a bar. No one's ever heard this. The difference between Ruli and an average producer, or a difference between Ruli, who's a top producer, and a non-producer, is simply how they think and what they do. Okay, that's the only difference. Trey Toner, he's 21 years old. He's gonna do a mastermind next weekend. He's this little fucker, big guy, 6'5". This son of a bitch has done over $30 million with his own hand. It's disgusting. And he thinks he's the shit. He thinks he's the shit. This guy, Casey, who they're trying to come back, I have a meeting with Casey. I have a meeting with Casey today at, let me see here. I'm supposed to meet Casey today after this meeting because I'm gonna check him. I'm like, bro, you already left twice. Like, I don't want you here no more. Right here, I'm meeting with Casey. And I got my notes to meet Casey. Casey is not as skilled or not as smart as a lot of people here. I'm just telling you. The thing about Casey is he just believed that he was deserving. He believed that like success was owed to him. So why do I tell you that story? Is because we're doing is shifting our identity here. So put sticky notes. Passwords that are affirmations. Okay, someone could break into my Navy Fed right now. Go grab a couple mil. All my passwords are positive. It would say like billionaire and a couple different characters. Or my Adobe would, or my email, or my phone. It would say success. It would say millionaire. It would say greatness. Okay, so like literally start like shifting your passwords even as an example, so you can start shifting your identity. There are some people. I was going to say that there's some people in the room that are already doing that. That's what.
Yeah.
What am I
That's the first time I've seen it written, and like I've just always done that. Always.
I'm telling you, because you're practicing a principle. What are we talking about? Shifting your freaking habits to get a better or different result. So you need these visuals, okay, in your environment or in the physical universe. Okay. Another thing, it says, hold on. Okay, good. Everybody good? Okay.
Yeah.
This one's easy. The next one's going to be deeper. It says, stay on the goal in the end result. You need to focus on the goal. Okay. A lot of us are going through the desert right now. A lot of us are suffering. A lot of us are having challenges. A lot of us are like, this is hard. A lot of us have been at the point where we were ready to give up. I know I wanted to give up a lot of times, okay? You just have to focus on the goal. Okay, I'm not gonna get too deep on that, but you guys will take that for what it is. Okay, here's the big one right here, purpose. Here's the big one, purpose. Here's the big one, purpose. If you don't know your purpose in life, that is okay. But you better find it quick. Nipsey Hussle. Find your purpose or you're wasting air. Bar. You need to get very clear on your purpose. You have to get very clear on your purpose. Your purpose. Why did your creator put you on this planet? So there's 2 purposes that I live by, okay? And the 2 purposes are, in no particular order, are to help those often left behind. Has anybody ever heard me say that? To help those often left behind. Okay, how the hell was I a juvenile delinquent, juvenile felon, paycheck to paycheck, knucklehead kid? You know, they call me the Black Cloud because I had such bad luck, and now I show up every single day, and now somehow, some way, you know, I became an 8-figure entrepreneur. You know, I'm about to go hang out with Bandman Kevo in Miami. He got 3 million followers, and now he's going to listen to my bullshit. And I got people, you know, I can go show you my DMs right now. You guys don't even want to see my DMs. I get over 50 DMs. I'm not that cool. I get 50 DMs an hour right now, 3 minutes ago, 9 minutes ago, 9 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago. Okay, 10 minutes, right? So how do I go from a little folio, Mag Daddy, okay, to now having some sort of level of influence, or how the hell do I make over $1 million in a month? Okay, but watch this, purpose. I am the guy that was overlooked, underappreciated, not respected, and I just never quit. And I cried, and I looked at the moon, and I prayed, and I wonder why my mom don't love me, and wonder why I never have like my real dad in my life. I'm the guy, the underdog. I'm the underdog. So I know if I'm the underdog and I went through some shit, I know that there's some other people that are going through the same shit. And I talked about a story on a podcast recently I just put out. And I talked about how I used to be at the gym, and I used to be this young guy, 19 years old, always was super out there, was always super just people person. And I used to go to the gym, and I used to wait for somebody to come and kind of like rescue me. I was waiting for like a big bro to pull up and be like, yo man, you like McLarens? Hey, you like supercars? Hey, what do you know about real estate? And I waited for years and years and years for bro to come, and bro never came. I literally, every time I went to the gym, I was like, I'm gonna meet him today. So I knew when I finally made it, I knew I was gonna be the big bro for so many other people. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about my purpose, to help those often left behind. Okay, I'm for the single mom. I'm for a little bro that has to take the freaking bus to Mesa College or the community college every freaking day. I'm for the mom that's like working her 9 to 5, but she's going to school as a nurse. That's who I serve, because I come from that. You get it? So what are we talking about? I'm talking about purpose. I just gave you one. Okay, my second purpose now is to free my family and my people. What is free? Talk about financial freedom. I'm talking about financial freedom. I ran out of time with my grandma, and every time I bring up my grandma, it does something to me. I lost my grandma to 2 years from cancer. Some of you guys were here. And I always had this vision. I was like, dude, we're going to be in Mount Soledad, and she's going to have the guest house, and she's going to be so freaking taken care of. I'm going to freaking like just freaking get her right. And my thing was to free my people. My grandma worked like her whole life. You understand? I don't want my daughters to have to trade time for dollars. I want to go accumulate all this real estate, and now I'm 123 years old. I'm like, girls, don't fuck this up. It's all yours now. So I want to free my family. I want to free them. I don't want them to be on the treadmill. I don't want them to trade time for dollars. I want them to go do what they want to do. If they want to go do video games all day, they have that luxury and that liberty. If they want to go become singers, they can do that. If they want to go paint, they could do that. If they want to go do oil changes, I don't care. But at least I did the things in this lifetime to set them up. So purpose, help those off left behind and free my people. I'm going to free my family and my people. You will see Ruli over this next century. He will become free. Me and Ruli will grab so much freaking real estate. Trey Toner, John Payne, whoever wants to fuck around in the room. I'm telling you, recognize a real one when it's like right in front of you. Like I'm telling you, I'm not playing. Like listen, this ain't about me. You understand what I'm saying? So what am I saying though? Okay, what am I saying? I met Kendra, who's an entrepreneur in Atlanta. She's like, Mike B, why you keep going in? I know you are fucking making that. She got a little listing. She cute though. Why you work so hard? I know you made $1 million last month. Why you show up to the office every day? Why you still do 14 hours? I was like, Kendra, if you think I fucking did something, you don't know me. I haven't freed my fucking family. I haven't changed enough lives. You think I'm fucking doing this shit to grab paper? I can't like, how the fuck, how am I, I'm not gonna feel it today. How the hell I'm not gonna be motivated today? How the hell am I gonna quit? I got my unborn grandkids in 500 years, great grandkids, depending on me right now, and I got a finite time called life to make it fucking happen. I ain't never gonna fucking stop till they put me in a box, you know, and then I come out like Thriller. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, so what's the point? What's the point? Okay, purpose, okay, full transparency. This is a big problem that I see with a lot of young guys and gals on my team. Where we fucked up for a long time, Gage. Okay, where we fucked up over the last year, we were pushing the wrong thing. And I'm gonna say it's me. Hey, if you just work harder, you can make $20,000 a month. If you can work harder, you can make $30,000 a month. And if you keep working harder, you can get a penthouse like me. And if you work harder, you can get a Lamborghini like me. And if you go work harder, you can get a Rolex. And if you work harder, you can get gold chains. And if you work harder, you can get Louis Vuitton. That shit's stupid. That's a goal. It's a goal. There was a guy that was making over $300,000 a month. He was making over $40,000. Some of you guys know his name, okay? And he left because he got the Rolex. He got the nice penthouse. He got the nice stuff. Casey that left the first time, he left and just got a Lamborghini. Mike, I'll do anything. As soon as he got it, he left. The car got repossessed. He started his new business the next day. He was in jacuzzi. So what the hell am I talking about? A goal is not enough. You have to have a fucking purpose. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I don't go get some of this little, you know, monetary shit that don't mean nothing. That's just a uniform. Like this is just a fucking uniform. That's whack. That's weak. What the fuck? I do this for content. My purpose is to help motherfuckers, to help those off left behind. That's why I don't tire. I don't quit. That's why I refuse to lose. That's why I always keep my eye on the prize. Okay, so now check this out. Here's the bar. Here's the bar. Some of y'all got a gym pass on the first of the year. Some of y'all took up jiu-jitsu in the last 3 years. Some of y'all went on a date, okay, on Tinder. Who cares? Some of y'all took your first step towards some new endeavor. Some of y'all started studying real estate and went to go take the exam. Some of y'all went to San Diego State, whatever it is. There was a first step on every single thing you did. There was a first step. There was a first step. I don't care what it is. There was a first step. So what happened is you go through life and life happens. Who knew the kids needed food tonight? Who knew you had to pick up a shift? Who knew you're going to get a flat tire? Who knew there's going to be some adversity? And fuck, it's only been 4 days and I don't go to the gym no more. So anytime you find yourself veering off the road, okay, you need to go back to your first step. You need to go back to that purpose. There are times where I got pressure. I got things on my fucking chest. There are times where I'm not fucking feeling it, whatever, but I won't ever tell y'all that shit because I'm Terminator, okay? And what I got to do is I got to go, fuck, damn, sacrifice a lot. Saturday morning. I haven't seen my kids Saturday morning in years. Fuck. You know, I'm traveling every single week in a new city. I'm not with my wife right now. Fuck. I got to go back to that first step of why I'm doing it. So, you know, we want to go from here and we want to go to freedom. We want to go to here and become that person that you want to become. The real thing is this. You're here. Your potential is here. The goal is to close the gap. Not the potential of Tony Robbins, not the potential of Mike Barron, not the potential of Trey, not the potential of Beyonce, your potential. So the game is to close that. So as you go on that path to become that person, you're not feeling it, you just got to go back to that very first step. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, good? Okay, here we go.
Thanks, Mike.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so number 9, all right, it says implement strict policy for schedule. Implement strict policy for schedule. You want to come here? Okay. Implement strict policy for schedule. Guys, I want you guys to give it up real quick for my girlfriend, Diana. Yeah. She my wife too. She my wife too. Okay. I thought it was the other one. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm on purpose. Shit, I'm Genghis Khan, this motherfucker. You know, Genghis Khan got like 1,000 kids and shit. Okay, that's my purpose. What you talking about? Okay, shit, I'm a new purpose. I'm like midlife crisis at this point. Shit, you know what I mean? Anyways, sorry. Okay, number 9, implement strict policy for schedule. You need to put in a strict policy for schedule. All recurring activities that you do daily should be named on your calendar and done at the same time. So you know you're going to eat. That's something you're going to most people eat breakfast. I'm pretty sure everyone here eats dinner. Okay, a lot of people go to the gym. A lot of people do homework with the kids. A lot of people go do a date night on every other Wednesday. A lot of people got to go do X. So find out what is all the recurring things that you do and put them on your schedule at the same time. Okay, so like, here we go. On June 5th, I am doing my morning ritual. Right here, here's my cold shower, intentions, goals, gratitude, personal development. And then somehow, some way, on the 12th, a week later, there's the morning ritual. And then somehow, some way on the 19th, and then the gym. If you look at my calendar, do you see it like, watch this, how a lot of things just don't change? You see it? How it's like all the damn the same thing?
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
So what am I doing? I'm taking out most of the thinking so that way I can implement the doing. You don't want to think about all this bullshit. Okay, go think about creating the next Amazon. Go think about creating the next Uber. Go think about that. Go create the little new fidget spinner. Don't think about, should I get an oil change today or should I do it next week? That's stupid. Hey, Netflix, should I get the premium account? That's stupid. Find out all the stuff that you do that are recurring and put on your schedule. Because all we're doing is we're putting habits. I eat at the same time. I go to the gym at the same time. Do homework with my kids at the same time. I work with my business partners at the same time. Because all this is just habits. It's habits. Mm-hmm. Well, Mike, that's cool. I work a night shift and it kind of just shifts and it kind of just changes. Okay, good. So like working with that confinement, put in things that you can do every freaking day. Okay, I'm gonna talk to Really real quick. Really. Okay, Really, what's up, Russo? Dog, I got a picture of you, bro. What? Yeah, I got a picture. Come over here, man. Come over here, man.
If you pull up that one, bro.
Okay, come over here, man.
What's up, G?
Hey, man, you guys got to meet this brother right here, man.
There he is.
Hey, right when he just walked in the room right now, and I said, we're gonna go to number 10, y'all. It says gaining understanding on doing the right things. Okay, he just walked in. Give it up to Really, man. That's Really. This is my fucking dog. This is my loved one. This is my carnal. This is my G. You know, man. Hey, we went to. I'm married to a woman, right? I'm married to a woman. Okay, hold on. Okay, so okay, I'm married to a woman, right? So when did we go to Phoenix? Was it last quarter?
Last April or May.
Okay, so not quite a year ago, we're in Phoenix hanging out. We're at the 10X conference, whatever, closing deals, whatever. And we're so close. He's so comfortable with me. You know, we sharing the room and all that. We got the suite and all that. I didn't know Really's gonna walk around the room all naked all night. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? So he closed. And you know what he was doing before this too, besides the construction? He does piercings.
I do.
So he just.
Hey, Mike, you want to see something real quick?
Okay. Anyways, hey, look. Okay. This is my loved one. This is my loved one. This is my loved one.
Appreciate you.
Okay, so now we're talking about habits, right? You don't even know what we're talking about.
I don't.
Okay, so number 10 says gain understanding on doing the right thing for your ideal outcome.
Yeah.
Okay, so you could be positive, you could be negative, or you could be right.
Right.
Here's the fucking bar no one in the room has heard me say except for Really.
Yeah.
You could be right, or you could do what's right. So many people want to be right. Hey man, you didn't go to the gym today. Well, I didn't go to the gym. The reason is because it was packed out and it was the Labor Day weekend, and my friend says I should have gone. No, shut up. People want to be right. Yeah. Or you could do what's right. Okay? So there's positive, there's negative, and there's right. You can drive a Honda Civic hard as you want, and you'll never get to the moon. It's just not gonna happen. You're not doing the right shit. It says gain understanding on doing the right things. So like, let's say you're not getting fit, you're not doing the right shit. Let's say you're not making money, you just don't have the right information yet. No disrespect to nobody, no judgment, no nothing. If you've been divorced 6 times, you may not know nothing about marriage. I'm just saying. You wanna do the right shit. So Really, true story. Logan Perry, anybody here know Logan Perry? Logan Perry, okay. Logan Perry, are you here? Logan, you here? Logan, you here? Okay, Logan Perry, I got a 13-year-old daughter and she's skinny as fuck. My 13-year-old could whoop his ass, okay?
Yeah, that's real.
My 13-year-old daughter weighs 116, Logan Perry weigh 115. I know that for a fact because I asked him.
Yeah.
Okay, Logan Perry, and she could wrestle. And I love Logan Perry, I love him. You know what Logan Perry, I told him. And then Logan Perry, listen, check it out. Logan Perry, he's close to my whole family. He's at Thanksgiving and Christmas. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here still? Shit. Anyways, Logan Perry, I said, no, how come you don't go to the gym no more? Me really are at the gym every week, every day. What's up? He's like, I go to the gym, and because I did not get results, I decided it's a waste. He said that, right?
That's exactly what he said.
He says so we're talking about habits. So there's a good habit to go to the gym. That's a good habit, right? He says he doesn't have that habit no more because he didn't get a result. And then we come to find out, what was Logan Perry doing? Okay, he only eats oatmeal in the morning, won't eat no protein. He's not gonna eat the right lunch. He doesn't take protein after working out. I'm not saying we do, but we're bigger guys. Logan Perry doesn't eat, so he's not doing the right stuff. So now Ruli, look at what I met Ruli. He looked like a crackhead. Okay. This
Skinny them motherfuckers.
Really, you were on the team. What? That was your first month of the company?
That was like my first week. That was my first week.
Okay. You know. In the hood, we say two things. In the hood.
That picture right there, goddamn.
Yeah. So
Get it right now.
So in the hood, we say two things about a guy like that. One, we call them cluckers.
Yeah.
Little clucker. Okay.
He on the ooh.
Okay. Yeah. So he looked like a clucker. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah.
But then this is us a year later. This is not recent. Look at my man's arms. Look at my man's arms. Look at it. Look at. You can see the vein.
That's the difference.
You can see the vein.
Yeah, that's the difference.
Okay. So what am I talking about? What I'm saying is, Ruli went to the gym. Logan went to the gym. Logan didn't get the result because he wasn't doing the right shit. Okay. So he quit. I love her because he quit and then really started doing the right shit. That is just a example in fitness. Yeah. Oh, Mike said do the 5-step sales process. Marby always be doing that shit. Look at her. She always be doing that to me. I'm gonna start calling her out. Yeah. Okay, so now that's an aspect of fitness. What could be sales? What could be a relationship? Yeah. What could be taking care of your car? What could be a clean house? What I'm saying is, if you're doing that thing that you think you're doing, you're not getting the result, Logan Perry. You're not doing the right fucking thing. So get understanding. Go to YouTube University. Man, I've been working out 5 days a week. I'm not getting buffer. What the hell's going on? I've been such a sweetheart to the couple 4 dates I've been on, and no one seems to like me no more. What the hell's going on? Go get understanding. Do the right shit, because you could either be right and be like, all these motherfuckers are dogs and fuck them, or you can do what's right. So you can get the result and that's get like really. And I didn't tell him about that little steroid thing you've been doing recently though. So man, now I'm
good plan.
Yeah, I'm like.
If I did, then y'all would see a bunch of pimples all over my face and shit, man. That's all natural, baby.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, get up for my brother, my loved one, Ruli Russo, Ruli Martinez. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Loretta told you who you hang out with. This fool got Louis Vuitton now. He got a Rolex on right now. He got a Louis Vuitton belt now. He be wearing man bags. You know, he be wearing man bags. You know, yeah. I'm telling you, proximity. Okay, his favorite song. I'm starting like my daddy. Okay. Anyways, okay, good. Okay, almost done, y'all. Almost done. Y'all learn anything? This good? Y'all chilling? Okay. Hell yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, so here we go. We're talking about habits. Okay, so it says maintain healthy and clean environments, remove counterintention. So now imagine you have a situation where you want to make a positive change, and let's just say the habit is I don't smoke weed no more. And now all of your roommates smoke weed. And you're like, I don't want to drink no more. And then like everybody in your environment smokes, is drinking. Or you're like, I don't want to eat fast food no more. And your best friend, your roommate, your coworkers, like, could you imagine how challenging that is to kind of make that shift when your environment is filled with the exact opposite? Okay, so I'm not saying cut off your friends. I'm not saying cut off your loved ones, but you're going to have to like keep some sort of control. Because I'm telling you right now, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Like there was this young kid that used to come in. He was cool. He was a street kid. I had a little special liking to him, but I knew his ass was hot. Hey, Mike, I was hanging out, with the homies last night on 47, man. The shit was going, and then he got pulled back into that bullshit. It's tough. It's hard. How the hell am I going to make a positive change and have something else yanking on me? Just by natural law and natural principle, you're not really going to make the change you want to make just by having bullshit in your environment. And that's not even just the people you're hanging with. Like, you want to make some sort of positive change, but you got like all these dirty ass dishes and dirty ass chonies all up in the spot. Like, what the fuck we talking about? You feel what I'm saying? What we doing? Okay. Self-explanatory. Everybody good? Okay. Okay, so we got two more, y'all. We got two more. And I'm about to go on a date with my girlfriend. All right, here we go. And all these 3 badass kids too. All right. So here we go. I'm gonna give it to you real, and I'm gonna give it to you raw on number 12. I could give you guys the excitement. It says you need to make a committed decision. The key word is committed. Okay, I could say you can listen to the book, and you can get around mentors, and you can listen to audios, and you can get around people that are positive, or you can do X, and you can do Y, you can do Z, and I'm gonna hold your hand, we're gonna skip in the freaking field together, and there's gonna be butterflies and rainbows and sun, and it's gonna be so lovely. Listen, here's the fucking truth. I said it earlier, I'm gonna say it again. Ain't nobody gonna take your shit to the top of Success Mountain. Ain't nobody gonna fucking put you in the elevator and take you to the top. When you find that bill in there, he gonna wife you up. I ain't mad at that, girl. Go, shit. Take my ass with you, okay? Take my ass with you, okay? I got the Oscar that holy shit. What's happening? Okay, what's good? Ain't nobody gonna do it. Choice is senior to all of this. I could do this and that. I could do jumping jacks and come with fucking some strobe lights and all. Listen, the problem is with most people in the room right now. Okay, there's 89 people here, there's 30 people here, so we have north of 100 people right now. The problem is that most people in the room have not made a fucking committed decision to become that person you need to become. That's the problem. And you need to go grab yourself and check your fucking self. If not, smack yourself. Here's me right here leaving corporate broke as fuck in the office at 12 o'clock at night. I'm not that cool. I'm not that cool. I'm not that different. Here's me at the office at 2 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock in the morning. I made a committed decision. That is the difference. One more cigarette. I'm not doing carbs, but I'm gonna have one more burger because that means for the rest of the week I'm not gonna fucking eat carbs, so it's gonna balance. Or I'm not gonna go to the gym today, but you haven't made a committed decision. A lot of y'all haven't made a committed decision on yourself and do what you want to become. That's why you're nodding your head right now. Some of y'all have not made a committed decision to your kids, or your husband, or your wife, or your boyfriend, or your girlfriend, or your roommate. You need to make a committed decision, man. I'm gonna look at everybody right now. I'm looking at all y'all. Everybody needs to make a committed decision for that fucking change. It's the hack, it's this. The motherfuckers that come up are the ones that are serious, not curious. I'm telling you, you need to make a committed decision. I'm telling you. Because someone's going to get it. That slogan, see you at the top, that's not a joke. I'm going. I ain't done nothing yet. I'm going. Okay? I'm going. And I want to see you all there. But you're going to have to make a fucking decision. I'm telling you right now, some of y'all been on this thing for like a week. Some of y'all been on this 2 weeks. Some of y'all been here 3 months. Some of y'all have been here, 6 weeks. I see a couple of my inner circle people here. Some of y'all been here a year. You need to make a committed decision. Every time you break a commitment, you lose power. Write that down. Okay? I see you, Rochelle. And the person that you should impress, that you should wow, that you should fucking be like, holy smokes, is yourself. Okay? Committed decision, y'all. Number 13.
That's why we're here, Mike.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Thank you for that.
I mean,
13, okay? For all the Southsiders in the room.
That's exactly why we're here. And thank you for that.
Absolutely. Thank you, fam. Number 13, okay? We're talking about shifting your habits. Number 13, it says, indicated 12 ways to attract happiness, abundance, and health. It's this. You have to understand that everything already exists. Okay? Bob Proctor, one of my mentors, says, nothing is created or nothing is destroyed. Okay? Nothing is created, nothing is destroyed. Okay? So in the known universe, go research this. They said energy that has ever existed, that will ever exist, in this bubble that we're in. I'm not talking about Earth. I'm not talking about the solar system. I'm not talking about the Milky Way. I'm talking about this bubble, this thing called reality. They said all the energy that has ever existed still exists. You can't create it. You can't destroy it. Okay, so right now we have a thing that we kind of accept. It just transformed. Thank you. we have this thing we kind of accept pretty much, which is widely adopted by scientists, astrophysicists. It's called the Big Bang. And it went bang, and everything expanded. Everything, okay, everything already exists. Nothing is created, nothing is destroyed. Okay, it says what that means is everything's already here. If not in this state, certainly another. So how the hell do, this is me in 2020, but how the hell did I write this in 2016 and say, I'm gonna get a Lambo? A Lambo ain't shit, okay? This ain't about money. You wanna write this down though. Money is not everything, but it is the best way to keep track of the score. Write that down. Hello, okay? Right? The money, shit, that's stupid. Okay, that somebody can put that in a rap song tonight. You put on a shirt. So watch this. Watch this.
Holy motherfucking shit.
Watch this. Okay, watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Hold on. Everybody calm down. Calm down. Listen to me. So this is what I learned from Russell Brunson, my mentor. He says, Mike, 100% of people have desire. Retire the mom, come up, have, fitness, kids go to Harvard, whatever. 100% of people have desire. However, 2% of people have ambition. This is just like biology type deal. If you showed up today, you got ambition. So how the hell am I selling candy in junior high? And then like in the 9th grade, I got like a street team selling candy for me. And then, I'm creating websites at like I'm selling websites. I'm like 18 and I'm like at the top of Google. And I've been telling my wife, I've been lying to my wife right here for the last 15 years. We're going to be rich one day. So watch this. Hold on. Watch this. How can I be a juvenile delinquent? And I'm telling everybody that will listen, I'm gonna be successful. I'm gonna be a leader. I'm gonna be an influence. I'm gonna have A and B and C. And then my life's like this. Here's me, 16 years old, to say, oh shit, juvenile hall. Oh wow, he won 4th at CAF. Oh wow, he graduated high school. Oh wow, he didn't do his community service. He went back to jail. Oh wow, he got a job at corporate. Oh wow, he got laid off. And I'm like this. And then at one time I said I'd get married to like the woman of my dreams, and I hit it. I already said it. When I was with this chick, and I was with her for 6 years, and we had a falling out. We were together for 6 years. I lived with her for about 2 months, and we broke apart. I was like, no, this is not good. I did some crazy shit, kicked down the door, everything. Okay, I don't be touching no women, but that's what I did. Okay, that night, she dipped. I'm living right here in UTC, right by the little, by the temple, and the Mormon temple, and I'm on the balcony. It's a true story. And I'm on the 2nd floor, and there's a full moon. I shit you not. I'm looking at it. And I'm just like, fuck, I'm in this apartment by myself now. I said to my future wife, you don't know me yet, but I know you're out there. I don't make this shit up. And I was like, you don't know me and I don't know you, but I can't wait to meet you. And I love you already. I fucking met my wife 2 weeks later. What's the fucking point?
You said it like it was already happening.
It already existed. I'm over here on my bullshit. She's doing her thing. And then on that one day, I walked into Circle K. Everything you want already fucking exists. Don't you get it? If not this state, another. So now if you want the marriage of your dreams, or you want the car of your dreams, or the freaking life of your dreams, and you want your kids the best expression of your dreams, it already fucking exists. And if not in this form, another. So once you realize that, you will put in the work to do that. Do you understand? But if I just went like this, didn't meet my wife. If I went like this, I'm in prison for the rest of my life. I got homies from like Logan that were on the news and they got 35 years and another life sentence. You know what I'm saying? My boy Justin Teague just freaking got sentenced. I told you guys last week, 250 years? This guy I used to hang out with. But I went this way. So now I'm here, you're here, right here, your situation, and you want that nice stuff, and you want to retire your kids, and you want that Bugatti, and you want that freaking respect, and you want that freaking house on the hills, and it already exists. So the game does not be, can you do it? Because you got to put in that work, you got to level up. The game is, how do I shorten it up? Everything you want already exists. Okay, so why the hell do I tell you that story? Well, first off, hopefully I touch one of your hearts. But what am I saying? This is all about habits. This is about habits. So you need to remind yourself, okay, that everything already exists. Everything you want, everything, that straight A grade point average, that degree, that perfect job, whatever the hell, you have to remind yourself about that, because if you know that, like I know that, you wouldn't have that fear you have, because we all got it, but we got to like suppress it. You wouldn't have that fucking, you wouldn't have to think about it, or you wouldn't have to procrastinate about it, or you wouldn't have to not sure about it, or have that uncertainty about it. You would just fucking take action about it, okay? So ladies and gentlemen, that's my bullshit tonight. Much love, y'all. I got one more thing. I got one more thing, y'all. I got one more thing, and I got a treat for y'all. Okay, so look, I'm gonna ask you for y'all for a favor. So listen, if y'all learn anything today, okay, if y'all learn anything today, Henry, okay, I put up a post. Henry, you just put up that post? Yeah. Okay, I want you to go here to my Instagram, okay, and I'm gonna drop a link. Y'all know me, the Mike Barron Uno, the Mike Barron 1. I dropped a link. And I want you to go to, not my posts, but my reels. And I want you to go to that last one. And what I want you to do is I want you to, drop a comment of one of your takeaways today. That's one. Henry, my thing's still dying, dog. What's happening? Okay, he got habits, bro. He got them crazy habits. Okay, so I want you to drop a comment of one of your takeaways tonight here. Boom. Or I did a little thing on the top 5 rappers of all time. So if you disagree, go talk your shit. Right here. So if anybody here or anybody on Zoom learned anything today, go to Instagram and give me feedback on my top 5 rappers of all time. Okay, that's one. Everybody good? Y'all good on that? Okay. Second thing, last thing is this. Okay, we are doing something that we wanted to show love on. I wanted to give you guys my all. I wanted to give you guys my best. And I wanted to make sure that we fucking just show stupid love. Okay? So now in the month of June, we are doing Closer Academy Live. We call this the Executive Series. So the people that run this company, we have a lot of directors, but there's actually 4 of them that actually make the decisions at the top. Okay? And who I'm talking about is myself, our executive director, Mr. John Pena, right here. His number 2, Mr. Mark Skoviak. And number 3, last but not least, Mr. Donald Trey Toner, who's the vice president of sales. So next week, on the 8th, Trey is going to talk to you how he's closed over $30 million with his own hand after graduating the academy. This is the most skilled, most freaking decorated closer that's ever. We've trained thousands. He is the head honcho, the top dog. This is the Michael Jordan of the academy. So he's going to be there next week. Mark is going to talk about the secrets to the power of leadership. Okay, Mark is number 2 in the whole company. So he's going to talk about that. It's going to go down every Saturday live here on Zoom or in person at 10 a.m. And then John Pena, he's going to talk about his journey of how he became an 8-figure entrepreneur. And this ain't right. It says Closer HC Masterclass. I'm going to surprise y'all.